And we're here. How you doing, guys? What's up, folks? It's Danette and Anthony here. How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy every day. Happy up, happy down, happy sideways. Good to see you. I'm Anthony. That's Danette. You know.
Hi, everyone. If you're tuning in after the live show, welcome to our channel.
She's the pretty one.
He's the funny one. This is the last full week of August, and fall is coming. I was just about to say spring is coming. Fall is coming. Hey,
Mrs. Metalhead.
Everyone.
How you doing, Tanya?
George. Hi, Tanya, George,
We got
Carol.
Sam Breeze in the house. George
Hey,
in the
Raven,
house.
Raven.
Carol in the house. Raven
Good
in
to
the
see
house.
you too, Raven.
Good old Carol from the UK. We got Marilyn Perlman,
Hi,
one of our
Marilyn.
old timers, and that is not a reference to your age. That's a reference to how loyal and how long you've been supporting us. We really appreciate that. All you guys.
I just want to
so
say
many
hello
people.
to
Damon
people coming
Dunn.
in. Hi, Rachel.
How you doing,
Hi,
Rach?
Damon. Hi, April. Good to see you.
Lisa.
Where do you think we're sitting, April?
CAK. April. How you doing, Anthony? You look quite dashing, says George.
George,
this
make
is
me
a
laugh.
Oh, George must be trying to. George is buttering me up for something. And I'm usually
Hi, Lisa.
giving me
Hi,
those
Joan.
compliments.
Great to see you. How you doing, Lisa, UK girl?
George is hitting me up for a loan. Tommy Dance.
Hi, Damon.
Princeton Lori in
Hi,
the house.
Sam
How you
Breeze.
doing?
How are you? Diana,
Good to see
how
you
are
guys.
you?
Diana.
How is it, the feel that you don't have to go back to school again?
No back to school. How's it hitting?
Hi,
Kathy
Kathy.
Hallmark
How are
in the
you?
house. Good to see you. Very good to see you. We got Raven, as I said. We welcome you in. We're sitting on a stone bench in the center of Forest Hills.
Literally the center.
Right outside of the Forest Hills Gardens train station.
We're in
right
Queens
here.
and Forest Hills.
In Queens.
The
New York.
Listen, the architect here is gorgeous.
Architecture.
Architecture.
The architect was
Hi,
a good-looking
Scotty.
dude also.
Hi, Scotty. Hi, Winston. How you doing, Lori?
Hey, Winston. Oh,
How
we
you
got
guys
who went
doing?
by? Scotty. Oh, I didn't notice Scotty.
We're okay, Marilyn. Thank you for asking. I hope you are as well.
We're feeling good. We're feeling
okay.
good. Are we okay?
Yeah, we're alive. Hi, Tommy. Yes, Forest Hills Garden. In fact, to
Right
our
in
left
front of Forest Hills.
is
That's right.
the train station. You'll hear the train go by. We're right in the
As
square.
a matter of fact, there's the staircases right there.
We've always wanted to show you guys this, and we wanted to do it when the sun went down, when it's not as,
Like we
warm.
can't see the screen also.
Right, and it's
like
gonna get
to read this.
It's gonna get dark soon, so we can't dawdle. Okay, we can't dawdle. However,
No dawdling.
Tanya, since you're here, and I don't want to miss this opportunity before you leave to say thank you so much.
To
Tanya
Tanya
is
and Jeff.
Mrs. Metalhead.
Mrs. Metalhead.
Tanya is Mrs. Jeff is Mr. And we celebrated Jeff's birthday yesterday. We had an amazing time, hour upon hour with
His birthday
them.
weekend.
Yes, his birthday's tomorrow. He's going to have an amazing birthday tomorrow. We just know it. And we were there with the Dutch Moss. and
the Duchess. And
so his
boy, did we
beautiful
have a
wife.
good time.
We had such a great time. Oh, there he is, Mr.
Mr. Metalhead.
Yes,
Cheers.
cheers. We had such an amazing time that
You guys
we will
rock and
never
roll.
forget it. Like, seriously, it was such a great time. Oh, we just started, April. I'm not
Hey,
April.
Apple.
Apple. How you doing? So we want to thank Tanya, because Tanya was the one who brought us all together. Tanya was the one who brought us all together. She is an amazing girl, amazing woman, amazing genius. And I love her so much already. Don't know her very much, but you know what? You know when you have a sense someone has a really good heart? That's Tanya. Anyway,
Some people you connect with, right?
yes,
Danette?
exactly.
Hey,
Oh,
Diana Gonzalez.
Diana,
with
you
a
have
membership.
a chocolate cookie.
You got the chocolate. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
absolutely.
We really
We need to get
appreciate that,
together
Diana,
again.
for
And
for
Apple,
joining
hi
again.
Blazing Trails, how are you? And Apple, it's good. I wanted you to know that I didn't forget. They signed the book, and thank you so much for the beautiful words that you said, Tanya and Jeff, in our book. So thank you for doing that, Apple. We love it. How you doing, Adriana? Hi,
Yeah,
Carol.
definitely have to do it again.
Okay, I
can
knew
think of
Carol was
15
going to say something.
I
Let's
could think
read
of
that.
15 or 20 things more we
Yes.
can all do together.
Yes,
Jeff and Tanya.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was a kid, I used to go to Forest Hills Gardens and pretend I was in England.
Yes.
That was the height of the British invasion back then, and I loved it there. It's a beautiful neighborhood.
Carol,
Yes, all the Tudor-style
double
home, all
Yes.
the Tudor-style homes, as Tommy mentioned. Tommy
Yes.
said he loves this neighborhood
Good to
with
hear
the
your good
Tudor-style style buildings. Yes, you guys, we had a great time yesterday with our 4 new friends.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead, of course, who are like great supporters of ours, and now friends.
Yes.
And Dutch.
Hi, Leela. How are you?
Dutch and the Duchess, who we had like an amazing time with. And I gotta tell you, we gotta admit the truth. We were having such a good time. Remember 22 months.
I love you guys. Oh,
Diana.
thank you. Mwah, thank you so much,
Thanks.
Diana. We love you too.
We were having such a good time. We literally,
Hi, James. How you
so
doing?
much time went by, we literally forgot. We probably should have live streamed, one
We
or
were
both
having
of us.
so much fun that it wasn't necessary.
And it
you
just
know, when you
it
get to
wasn't
know
necessary.
people and-
There was just too
Yeah.
much going on, too much
Hi, Joe
fun,
Mooski.
too
How
much
are you?
conversation, endless
Talking and talking.
conversation.
Hi, Bob. Always great
Eating
to see you, Bob.
seafood. We were at Johnny's Reef, right, Danette?
Yes, I had a dozen little neck clams. They were
Freddie.
this tiny, and I had soup. And everybody had something different.
Everybody had
and
something
it was
different.
delicious, of course, always. They were having parties there. There was music playing. It was loud.
Yeah, it was like a
fun.
disco.
It was, and when we were leaving at night, the cars were coming in City Island and
The
the Bronx.
bass was
It was
bass
pumping.
was
It was
pumping.
pumping. Hi, Sandra Klein. Great to see you.
It was like you could almost see the guy going.
Too much laughs, says Mrs.
You could see the guy pumping the fist pump.
Oh, Joe Mooski, thank you so much for saying
Too
that.
much
Joe
laughs.
said it's like being with family, being with Danette and Anthony.
Thank you so much, Joe. We really appreciate that, Joe. Locomotics in the house, James in the house. Thank you so
Hi,
much
Alan.
for being here with us. We got Alan
Hi,
here.
Retro Mike. How are you?
Alan in the house.
Let's see,
Thank you so
Alan
much for
said,
joining us,
I don't know why
Alan.
you two always do this to me. I'm just going to bed. I have to be up for work in 6 hours. F my life. I'll stick around.
Oh
for a
no,
while,
stick around a
no,
little
that's okay.
while.
You can
Alan.
go.
If
We'll
you need
see
your
next
beauty
time.
rest, go. Don't
God knows
stay.
I do.
We need our beauty rest.
Hi, Freddie. How are you?
We went home. We did
Yes,
the laundry.
we had a good time.
We went home and did the
We
laundry.
finished the laundry at 2:30
We finished the laundry
in the
like
morning, wasn't it?
2:33 in
Then
the
I
morning.
couldn't sleep.
And then Danette couldn't
Thanks,
sleep.
Adriana.
So
Hi,
we will
Virginia,
need
how
our
are you?
beauty rest. Virginia, Jenny
Then
in the
I went
house.
to bed at 4 and got up
JD
at 6. So
here.
listen to this. I went to bed at 4.
From those Canadian
I
Rockies.
got up at 6 because of Munchkin. And then I was like, well, frig this. I'm up. I went, got dressed. I went into what is it called? ShopRite, because they're open early. I drove to ShopRite. Anthony stayed in bed. I did all the shopping. I came home. I made more squash.
She did. She cooked some more squash.
I made spinach. There he
Dutch
is.
in the
Dutch
house.
Moss. I did
Oh,
all
you
the
crazy
vegetables.
kids had a
I
blast
did all
yesterday.
the healthy
It was
stuff.
incredible yesterday.
Oh my
thanks,
God.
thanks
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much,
coming around.
Dutch.
We really had a
Hi,
great
JD
time.
here.
And by the way, that
Hi,
experience
Sally.
on the bridge on the way home.
Oh my God! So tell them, Anthony.
We're driving
So
down the
listen,
FDR drive.
We went to Coney Island to drive Dutch
we
home.
gave Dutch and Mrs. Dutch a lift home.
Wait, can I just
The
say
Dutchess.
something? So we're like, we go the ways. We're going the ways because we try to avoid the traffic.
And it says head down FDR.
Now we're in the Bronx, and instead of going right to Queens, right over the Throgs Neck Bridge, and then go right into like the the BQE or whatever, right?
Exactly.
No. It tells us to go to Manhattan, and I'm like, okay, we're going for a ride, whatever. So we go down the FDR Drive, and Dutch is like, look at all the drones, and I'm
I was
like,
like,
what?
wait a minute.
So
and then
it was meant to be to go to
and
Manhattan.
then I see a giant man, the
And
size
there it
of
is.
the
You know
the
that,
size of the bridge.
You know that
It's-
thing
it-
with like this, he's holding a basketball with his two
holding
arms
the basketball with the
out,
arms
and
outstretched.
You know it's Michael Jordan, right?
And he's
it's
except this
gorgeous.
is Michael Jordan if he was big enough to smash the bridge.
Oh my God, he was the length of the whole bridge from one end of the water to the other, from
It was
New
like
York to Brooklyn.
It was more like Cloverfield.
It
Michael
was a
Jordan.
beautiful thing, but we couldn't get that because we had to go around the traffic to get. So it's just like go on the bridge. So we get off the exit. We just got to the part where the exit was, so we didn't miss it. So I'm getting off the exit to
We
go
head over
around
the bridge.
onto the Brooklyn Bridge to get right on top of it, and that part of him was gone. And that's when you saw the short.
The Nike
We did a short with
logo
the
and the
Nike
shorts,
logo.
and you see all the drones flying back
I
to
never
base.
saw anything like that in
1,000
my life.
drones
It was
flying
so
back
amazing.
to their
it was
home
such
base.
A high.
It was
such
like
a high.
crazy. Because it was so unexpected. We're sitting in the car, we're having like a normal conversation, and then we're like,
Duchess,
what the hell is that?
It couldn't have been more beautiful. It couldn't have been more perfect. I will never forget it. I will never forget yesterday, the entire day. I will never forget yesterday.
Plus,
we had
Dutch,
an
by the
amazing
way,
time.
thank you so much.
Yes,
Dutch
thank
gave
you
us the
so
full
much for
tour
the
guide
tips.
treatment. He
Oh,
gave us the
that's
full
right.
tour guide
Oh my
treatment, the
God.
story of the Brooklyn Bridge.
We got the
He gave
real
the full
deal.
thing. He didn't
Hi,
give the.
that boy.
It wasn't the
I
abridged
asked him.
version that most of the
No,
tourists get.
He didn't know. I'm never gonna forget that lifetime memories being made. Absolutely,
That's right, every day.
Dutch. Thank you
Every
so
day,
much
and especially yesterday
for Tanya,
was
for
one.
bringing us all together, and Jeff as well.
Yeah, we got to thank Tanya. We got to thank
I've been
Tanya and
thanking
Jeff
her, but,
to bring us all
You
together.
guys
It's
are
true.
amazing human beings, wonderful, beautiful people, the four of you. I mean, we had such a great time. We didn't need to do live streaming. We needed to get to know each other a little better, and it was a beautiful day. It was a really beautiful day. And just seeing that in New York City, in our hometown, Anthony, just was the best, you know? Just was the best. It was the top of the end, like the cherry on the cake. Am I wrong?
Yes, it was. It was
right?
the cherry
It was
on the
just
cake.
so great. And then we got to see Coney Island, the lights,
Yes.
the
And by the
excitement
way,
in Coney
yes.
Island too.
And by the way, some Dutch enlightened us with some
Oh my
tips
God, he told
and
us
some
so
equipment
much.
and some equipment tips.
Talking
which
shop,
we,
as he called it.
talking shop.
I loved it. And Anthony, you never even got to show him your. We were
We
hours
never got
were
to show
going
you
by.
the-
You
I
never
never
even
got to
showed
show you the
your-
new gimbal.
Your new gimbal.
The new
that you have.
gimbal,
That
but next
looks
time.
just like
Next
it.
time.
Just like
This
his.
is the new gimbal. The new gimbal, the Insta360 Pro. I wanted to show you the 360.
Thank you, Virginia.
Do you want to see the 360?
Oh God! Here
Let
we
me
go.
show you the
Here
360.
we go, guys. Watch this.
Let me show
now.
you the 360.
Guess it's not. I guess it's better than the Geo Cup since you didn't bring it today.
I forgot the Geo Cup.
We truly appreciate the four of you for helping me celebrate Jeff a little early. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Metalhead.
Really, it was that was our pleasure. Asnan boy, I don't think I said hi to you. How you doing, Asnan boy?
Alan Keenan says, I'm so happy for you guys. I love Dutch Moss. Alan from
that's cool.
Ireland.
You made the right
loves
choice.
Dutch.
You chose Alan Keenan. You have chosen the correct live streamers
Paul,
in New
how
York.
you doing? So look at what Virginia said. Virginia said,
You've chosen the correct New York live streamers, Dutch and us, if I may be so humble as to say.
don't get cocky there, Anthony. Don't get cocky.
You've chosen the correct
Virginia
guys
said,
to
I was
follow.
hoping you to go live, but really I think it was great that you had a personal visit with each other. You all deserve it. Yeah. You know what, Virginia? Spot on. That is 100% perfect comment you made there, because that is exactly what happened. Hi, Renee. How are you? It is a beautiful area, but I want to start showing before it goes, Netherlands, as that boy, Netherlands. Try truly a 360. Love it, Ant.
Yes,
He could
thank
do
you.
other things too.
Oh,
but,
it does other
it's
things.
crazy.
I really wanted to show you some of the wacky
Savvy
things
said
this
she was
thing can
dizzy.
do. It does some like strange things. Only the day before did I actually play with it and experiment and go, oh, so that's how you do that.
Well, we have to keep
It's one of
doing
those things
experiments.
where you go, when you got a new toy and you're going, they say it does this, but I can't figure out how it does. And then I'm like
Of
twisting
course,
things around and they
Lori.
go, oh, that's it.
We've done it already so many times, Lori. You know what we do? We have gone live with people who have met us. We wouldn't be against going live. We visit people personally. There's some other people that we're going to be meeting in the next couple of weeks that are coming in that want to meet us. And one of them is Desi Des, and there's some other people. And, we go with the flow.
Angelo,
We can do
how
what
you
we can
doing?
do. Hi, Angelo. How are you? So
Angelo
I just want my favorite New York City live. All right. Hi, Sonia. How you doing? And our wonderful moderators, of course.
The wonderful
Can
moderators.
I just read
the
this
good
really
guys.
quick? I mean, I'm
Read
not
that
going to
really
do it
quick.
justice. I'm
We
not
are,
a tour
as
guide.
Danette said, we're not tour guys.
But
we're not the tour
keep it on
guides.
us for a minute. Let me just read this.
Keep it
and
on
then
us
I'm gonna,
for a second.
Then I'm going to go, all right?
And Danette's going to show you some architecture.
You had to hutch with City Island because we can't stay away from City Island, right? Right?
The signal here is pretty damn good. It's
good.
like they
You gotta
must have
come
a
back
cell
in the
tower
day.
hidden in one of these
All right,
buildings.
Anthony's eyebrow goes up. I was telling Tanya yesterday, watch his eyebrow go up when he talks. He can't help himself. All right, let me
they
just
have a
read this.
cell
I'm going to
tower
read it
hidden
because
in a
if I
building.
say
I
it,
swear
it
to
won't
God.
come out right. So I'm going to go really quick. Forest Hills, originally known as White Pot, is a neighborhood in Queens, New York City that transformed from farmland to a planned garden community in the early 20th century. The area is known for its unique architectural style, particularly in the Forest Hills Gardens section, which is where we are, and its history as the former home of the U.S. Open tennis tournament and a popular concert venue, Forest Hills Stadium. I just watched some people play tennis, by the way, on the walk over here.
Dutch said, we were just so in the moment yesterday.
Yes.
We didn't need to stream. We just needed to talk.
And apparently we did need to talk because it was hour upon hour.
Jesus Christ, what we did.
And you guys know already that Anthony and I don't shut up.
We don't show up.
Kept going.
But you know what it is? When you really when you get in the flow, you get in the rhythm. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Dutch, you know what I'm talking. Mrs. Metalhead, Mr. Metalhead, you know what I'm talking about. All you guys, when you get in a flow, when you're like right there.
Why ruin it?
Time is
Hi, straight out of Queens. How are you?
At a quicker pace.
Yes.
Straight out of Queens.
That's
how
called
you doing?
having
You're
fun,
in my neighborhood
Anthony.
where I lived all my life.
Oh, wow. Hi, Hala. Hala, I heard you had a great concert last night, but I don't see it. Put it back up so we can watch it, if you can.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Put it back up.
Anyway, so let me just read a little bit more. So from pre-1900s, the area was primarily farmland with notable ownership by German immigrant Ascan Bacchus, known as the King Farmer. And in 1908, Margaret Sage purchased a significant portion of the land and commissioned architecture Grosvenor Attleborough to design Forest Hills Gardens, a planned community inspired by the English Garden City movement. Now, two more things. Tennis and concerts. Forest Hills is also known for Forest Hills Stadium, which hosted the U.S. Make it a little closer, Ann.
U.S.
Open for many years and has since become a popular concert venue, hosting iconic musicians like Frank Sinatra, the Rolling Stones, and Bob Dylan. One more thing. Unique character. Forest Hills Gardens is characterized by its winding streets, Tudor-style houses, so it's Tudor-style, and a tranquil atmosphere, attracting residents seeking a suburban feel within the city. There is a Sotheby's over here and a
Danette checked the real estate
and the
in
real
the
estate,
window.
and the tiniest little house starts at $2 million, which is really not a lot of money for this area.
Whew, cheap.
Cheap. There's probably
cheap.
things that
You
probably
drop
have
a
to do the
couple of
plumbing
nickels.
or something.
Drop a
Hi,
couple of
Myrna.
nickels.
How you doing,
Myrna
Myrna?
Bergen.
Hi, Mean Green. How are you?
Mean Green
All right,
in the house.
so Anthony, you
Freddie
stay
Feliciano.
here. I'm gonna do a little runny.
It is not yet time for go to bed.
No. Here, you hold this,
I'm gonna hold this.
and I am going to hold on a minute.
Danette is gonna hold this.
And I'm showing.
That's
the
average,
building.
says straight out of Queens.
That's average.
That's average.
We're right in the center, by the way. I'll show you in a second. The flowers here are gorgeous.
Here you go.
Anthony, I won't be long. I'm just gonna. Okay, so let me show you. So here's the train station. This is where the trains are passing. You can see the old light posts.
Here's her husband down here.
Yeah, so we're right in the center. I mean, I'll show you in a second. But Anthony, wise ass.
I see
Anthony,
myself
you can
in the
watch
selfie
the.
mirror.
You can watch. Okay, and here's the flowers. So here's what it looks like. See? What are we on? Your niece paid a lot more for this house. We were walking from here, and we walked to there, and over there is a what is the name of that? I already forgot. The name of the restaurant over there that I talked about. Prince Tea. Prince Tea House right there. I've always wanted to go there. That was another. Yeah, it has high tea there, a restaurant there with a bar, and then that pizzeria smells so good. And then look, see, they're doing construction here, guys. This is the tower. So I just want to go this way first, just to show you what this looks like. And there's a couple of stores here, and let me go this way and not get killed. It's just beautiful here. The architecture, like I was talking about. Okay, so here, let me show you this. Like, I don't know where to start. You know what I mean? Let me show you this. Hold on. There goes the train. Train's going that way. But look right here. If you look right here, look at the... Okay, I have to go closer. Look at the time. Look at the little windows next to the clocks. Look at the little windows next to the clocks. And then right where the clock is, you can come out to the balcony and then go down here, and then there's another balcony. Right here is another balcony. Look at that. And then look at the, like, it's just gorgeous. If you appreciate, like, and then you've got the little covered bridge, the little bridge there to take you to the other side. Let's see what's over here. So look at this. This is the feeling you get when you come through here. And then there's the homes. The homes are gorgeous. I don't want it to get too dark or too late, so I can't show you. Hi Nelson, how are you? London Bridge. It is, Virginia, it's gorgeous. Anytime you stumble upon here, like let's say you're going through Queens and you come through here by accident, you're like, oh, that's right, we're in Forest Hills. And you're like, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Like for instance, here's, okay, look, so here's the back end of it. Look, here's like a little veranda thing. Let me just show you. So this is Greenway Terrace. This is one area of what it looks like. And then I'm going to show you the houses on the other side. So you can choose, like, look at that. Look at that building. Look how it all connects. I don't know what that says. Let me see if I can get close to see that. What does that say? I really want to take it to the other side. It says Hazaripa Memorial. Okay, so this is an idea of where you can live here, right? And then there's the center again. We're gonna walk back there, and then I'm gonna take you to the tennis center. I'm gonna show you the tennis center. It was so exciting. I hear the ball. You know, it's so weird because right now, you know, there's the US Open happening. Last week was for the spectators. You can go in free. The week before it actually, you know, before the main events happen. And you can hear the, you know, tennis is big right now here in Queens. It's all happening now. And in the Flushing Meadow Park, in the little Billie Jean King area. See, this is what I mean. Look, this is what I mean. Okay, so that's not it. Let's forget that. Let's move on. I don't want to waste time. So they're redoing that. I'm just like all over the place right now. I think this is mostly very residential area. Yeah. Now Queens Boulevard is down the block. So this is where you begin, like when you come here. Here's the map. Look at this. This is the general area. There's where we're gonna go, the West Side Tennis Center. This is where we are right here. This is the Station Square, and we're gonna go right here. This is the end that we're on. So that's what I wanna show you. Here's a jewelry store. There's a couple of stores here and there. I may go to that high tea, since it's not far from home. Look how beautiful it is out today. Hi Monica, how are you? Welcome in everybody. What are you guys talking about, Holla? What's the name of what movie? Forest Hills Inn. Look at it. What's the name of what movie? What are we talking about? Let's see if we can see it like that. Look at that. I gotta make sure not to get hit by a car. And then there's this one tree here right in the center. All right, you ready?
I think Virginia was wondering if these are all residential too. Some of them are probably offices.
Oh no, these are off. No, these are not residential. This whole square is not residential.
This is the Crest Hills.
Yeah, because that's an inn. Right, that's up here. But not this. These are the offices. This takes you to the train station. But beyond this, and where we're going to go now, residential. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Careful getting down. And notice the ground, guys. Take your time, Anthony. It's fine. Take your time. So there's like 4 little places where you can sit. So what were you talking about? Did you go to the movies? The Prince, yeah, exactly. That's right. It's called the Prince Tea House. And when I was looking for, let's go this way, Anthony. This is a restaurant here, I believe. Catering and Lounge, Jade. Oh, it's actually pretty in there. Use this so you don't have. Let's take a peek. Yeah, it does look cool. Maybe it's sushi. Let's take a look. Stay there. I'll be right back. Oh, look how pretty it is in here, guys. What? Look how pretty. Look how pretty it is. Oh my goodness. Look, it's a Buddha. It has changed hands so many times. All right. This place is really pretty in here. It looks fancy. Let's take a look again. From the back, they have lights. It looks pretty. Really, really pretty. Okay, anyway. Wait a minute. Where's, let's go this way. Come back this way. I have to make sure that Anthony doesn't trip. Just follow me, Aunt. Yeah, so the Prince Tea House has, I believe, is an Asian-inspired treats, Anthony, the tea? Yes. Well, be careful, Anthony. Come here. Come here, come here. Yep. Look at the way, look, stop sign, stop sign. Holy crap.
That's the stop sign.
Oh my God. Stop sign right there. And he's driving like that with people crossing. See, this is where the real Danette comes out. I have no tolerance for that. Let's see if this guy stops. Let's see if this person stops. Let's see. Thank you. Come on, Aunt. One jerk off. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. I can't help it. So you'd rather kill someone than be responsible. There's kids crossing over there. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a little peek. Oh my God, that pizza smells so good, Aunt. We're taking a peek. We can't really take a peek. All right, we'll take a really, yeah, I'll be right back. Look, this is the Prince Tea House. Isn't it pretty? Look, guys. Isn't it pretty? All right. You ready, Aunt? Then there's a beach. What is it called? Dirty what? What is it?
Lucian's, Dirty Pierre's.
Lucian's, and then there's Forest Hills Pizzeria. All right, which way do you want to go? Back the way we came?
Oh, yes, and down the road a ways is
Let's go this way.
Jerk.
Jam-Rock Jerk? I don't know why this pizza smells so good. You know, like, that's like L&B. When you, there it is. Do you smell that? What is that? It hits you right in the face is right, but what is it? This is where we are. Station Square and Burns. We're going to go down Burns. If you go straight down Burns, so if you come in from here, see, over there is Queens Boulevard. If you come in here and you make a right, you'll be going down to Burns, and right there is the tennis center.
George says the guy was in a hurry. The laxatives had just kicked in.
Like, look, here's where they're cooking, but even this building.
And it's not
nice.
putting up with those shenanigans.
No, I can't, Anthony. Like, that guy was going at least 70 miles per hour. Did you see that?
Through a
residential neighborhood with a stop sign and people standing in the street. There's other people that were crossing, I saw. Let me move on because I could talk about this for hours.
It's a pet peeve.
Like, why you put people's lives in danger like that? It makes no sense. Okay, so here's like something you're gonna see in the neighborhood. Right here.
Private streets, no parking, no standing.
Right.
Straight out of Queens says they have their own security force.
Yes, I've seen that. Thank you, Nelson. We're gonna be fine. That's why now you know why. Look at all the, see all the rocks, by the way, on the sidewalk? That's the reason why I'm telling Anthony where to walk.
Observant.
And I'm observant while I have my reading glasses on and I have the gimbal in my hand. So here's like this. You would think that this is more common. Yeah, and you're looking down at the phone. But this is more common, right, Anthony? This might be the cheapest to live here. This is like apartments. And even this, the apartments have like the fancy, I'll show you from here. Yeah, you could keep going straight. I'm gonna go across the street.
The Tudor-style.
The Tudor-style, yes. With the color is on top and the pointy ceilings there. So we're on.
Retro Mike says Karen was yelling at the driver even more than you.
Karen was yelling more than me? That's my girl. That's my girl. We're on Burns Street right now. Well, Burns is that way, and then Tennis. This is Tennis, and the other way is Burns. But look at it. Isn't it pretty? Look, see? She has her tennis outfit on. Look at that. Isn't that pretty right there? Look at that. Anthony, he's looking up. The entrance is gorgeous. The entrance is gorgeous. This is probably like the cheapest. Right, Anthony? This is probably the cheapest, and it's gorgeous.
Still incredibly well maintained.
Even the sidewalk has like the little marbles. You know, you don't see that all the time. So this is
Order for you to slip on the ice.
yes, exactly. So this is like the one corner of the tennis area. Okay, okay, let's go. Now, if you notice, Anthony, did you notice that the light fixtures have like little pictures? Do you see that? Like cutouts, designs.
Yeah, little designs.
Do you see the designs? The detail of the neighborhood is amazing.
Yes.
You see that? Hi, Jan. How are you?
Martha Garcia, welcome.
Hi, Martha. How are you?
Joining us from Mexico.
Oh, nice. Welcome from Mexico. We're in Queens, New York City. And we're in the Forest Hills section of Queens. And we're just taking a look at this neighborhood. Amazing, isn't it? I feel like Queens doesn't feel like Queens at all. You know why, Lisa? Because people show certain things over and over again, and there's so much more to see. I remember, Lisa, when we went to the Bronx, to Throgs Neck, and I showed you the beaches where I went when I was a kid and stuff, and you were like, oh my God, that's the Bronx? Yeah, because you only see what they want to show you, you know?
Oftentimes people only show certain parts of places,
Exactly.
certain parts of neighborhoods.
Exactly. So
You get a picture in your head of the way things look, but the incredible diversity of New York itself overall as a city, of the when you take in all 5 boroughs, the diversity of the architecture, the diversity of the people is almost literally never ending.
Exactly.
Literally never ending.
So now I'm not really supposed to go in here because it says club members, but I'm not in my car and I'm gonna sneak in and sneak out. So you guys, just bear with me. Anthony, I'm not gonna be long. You're gonna stay here? All right.
Yes.
See, this is what I've learned as a YouTuber. By the way, this is the members. This is the tennis center, and this is where you can hear them here and hear them there. There's the other tennis court. And let's see if anybody's. It's the West Side Tennis Club, Forest Hills. Let's see if anybody's playing here. I'm sure someone is, and there it is, the Forest Hills concert venue. I want to go so bad. On September 17th, I want to go so bad, but Anthony can't go with me. And so there's some people playing around. There it is. Look, guys. I'm sure it was busy the rest of the day. Let's get it to focus. There we go. There we go. And there is the Forest Hills. That's the other end of it, I should say. The other end of the property is the Forest Hills. Let me wait for it to focus. Concert venue. Look at this. They're eating outside. It's a club. You know, it's a tennis club. See? Look. Now we're being nosy. We're gonna be a little nosy. Look, just to see. They're having their little meal, and it's facing the whole property. See? That's what it is. It's facing the whole property, and this is the building. That's the club, and then here it is. Train. Those same apartments we were looking at. And now we're gonna go see some homes, like actual homes. Just get a taste of what it looks like, that's all. Alabama Shakes is what's playing there. And that's what I wanna see. I love Alabama Shakes and I would love to see her, mostly her. But I'm am I going to do? Go alone? I'm not going to go to a venue alone. So this is what we heard earlier. People were playing. I guess they stopped now. Oh, there's some people there. Isn't it just beautiful, though? Look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? See, this is the actual club entrance. I'm sure they have ID. I mean, all right, Ed, come on. There he is. All right, I'm going to head down. Oh, Anthony said it's cool. It looks like Scotland, really? Really, Lori? Because Carol said it looks like... Did Carol say it looked like England or Scotland? England. Carol said, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, English style, English garden style. Tommy, you've seen concerts here? I would get new bracelets. Holla. Say that again. Tommy said what?
It's a great place to see a show, but not if you're afraid of heights.
Oh, well then I would never get the top, and I think that's all that's left. Why? Is it because the seats? Is it very, very steep? Is it like Shea Stadium steep? Here's someone's house right here. This is very small. I would say this is about 4 million. Very small. Freddie wants to know how you're doing, Aunt.
I'm doing okay. Not bad.
Yeah, not far from LaGuardia. Not
perfect,
far.
But like.
Yeah, he's not
Better.
as bad as he was.
Every
thank
day
goodness.
is better. Every day
you could
is a
take this.
blessing, and every day is better than the next.
Oh, Anthony, I love your attitude. Wish I had it. Are you going to get in the car?
You know why all the days are good? Because you're here, Danette.
Oh, now that was the perfect answer.
I got Danette.
Thanks, honey.
And how could everything not be perfect?
Are you going to be in the car?
I'm gonna stay in the car for a little bit.
Do you want me to start it so you get some air? Hold this. Give me the key.
Here, take your key.
Yeah, you talk to them for
I'm
a
gonna
second.
hold it. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna flip it around. Yeah, every day's a blessing when you're married to Danette. She's really a peach. She's a peach. She's a plum. She's a nectarine. She's whole fruit basket. She's the whole fruit basket. Did you know that, Danette?
I recall worse things, so I'll take it.
Basket.
Do me a favor.
There's a Sinatra song playing in the building across the street. Oh, wait.
I love these shoes so much.
This is Danette's shoes. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in.
You don't have to zoom. Just like
There you go.
Just the color. Like you can go blue, you can go purple, you can go green. You can do purple, green, blue. I thought my pink shirt was perfect with it, the economy candy one. But I mean, I love this purchase. All right, let's go before it gets dark.
In this purchase.
And 116 people.
All right,
Freddie.
People, thank you very much for being with us. We really appreciate it. Danette, I'm gonna say it
Wow, look at Virginia.
again. You're a peach. You're the best.
Oh, thank you, honey. Virginia says $6K to join that club plus annual dues and initial fees, $5,000 to $10,000. You think they would throw in a pool and maybe a bowling ball, a bowling something? They probably have that somewhere else.
Throw in a bowling alley.
Yeah,
for
bowling
every
alley.
person?
All right, go. The car's running. I'll be back. All right, let's see. It's a major award. Okay, so now this is, right here is Dartmouth Street. This is Tennis Place, of course, because that's where the tennis club is. This is Dartmouth. And, all right, we'll show a little bit of this, but I really want to go down that other block. Okay, I would say this is about 4,000. 4 million. What do you think? Maybe more, depending on what the inside looks like. Thank you, Lisa. There's a different one. Look at that. Tudor design, right? There's this one. Look at this one. This one takes up the whole corner. Look at this property. Takes up the whole corner. Okay, but I really got to show you this block here. I got to show you Tennis Place. Let's go this way. So if you go straight down there, you'll be up to the concert hall. Now, I was going to say that the residents over here, now this I do know. Let's just look at this street for a minute. Take this in, guys. Look how pretty this is. Do you see how pretty this is? Now, there's bigger mansions in other areas. We're going to jump in the car because it's really big and I don't want to, like, if I was by myself, I would walk it, but I'm not. So, and these are attached homes, 36 tennis. I'm not by myself. Anthony's with me and he can't walk. So, we'll get in the car and we'll drive around. But what I want to say is the people here who spend so much money on these homes have controversy. Most of them have had controversy over the sounds of the concert. The concert hall is down the block. So, of course, it attracts the people who come, the people who come to the concert, and then so there's cars and the music and it's loud and it goes into their, you know, nighttime routine of relaxing, but now they're hearing music from the concert hall. My question, this is very interesting because we were talking about this last night actually. My advice is to, when you move anywhere, you need to find out. This is somebody's garage. This is their, look at that. Look at that. All the different, they got a little land here and you can walk right into their house here. And look how interesting this is. You can continue on the walk here or you can walk through here. Look at the two trees. And this is this house here. I'm going to walk closer to the houses. But you would have, when you move into a neighborhood, look, when you move into a neighborhood, you need to find out everything in that neighborhood. Are they building a building next to you? Oh, look at this house, guys. I feel like I'm intruding, but like, look at this house. And it looks so old. It's so quiet here right now. It's so weird. I'm talking about the concert hall, but it's so quiet here right now. Look at this house. Japanese maple. Look at, oh my God, this is steep right here. Look how steep that is. How you doing? Look how steep that is. And they have like a staircase right to the side to get to the back of the house. So you need to like really find out about the neighborhood. When you move in, you need to find out, is there a concert hall? Is there a building being built next to your beautiful view? And that's what Dutch and I were talking about, the airspace. Like what happened in Brooklyn and in Manhattan, how the buildings are going up and the buildings are going up and you don't know if another building is going to go up next to you after you move in, you know? Same thing here. Imagine, oh, look at this tree. It does, Freddie. It has an old world feel. Oh my God, look at this view right here. It is so quiet right now. Look at this view. Oh, sometimes you just got to get out, you know? You got to get out and find things. Look how pretty. I wonder if they decorate. I don't know that I've come to here at Christmas time. I wonder if they decorate at Christmas. Look at how the houses are so close to each other. Look at these windows. Look at the windows on this house. I'm gonna put my finger in the way. Oh, is it a bad network connection? Oh God. Can you guys still see me? Can you still see me? 144 of you. I'm gonna keep going because this is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my God, I need to show you this. Like, look at the windows up at the top. Oh my God, someone's cooking. Look at this house. Holy mackerel. Okay, I'm not seeing the chat, so I gotta go back. All right, I must go back. I must go back. I have to rush now. Look at this. Look at the lawn. All right, let me cross the street. Let's show this side of the place. Still good? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Adriana. I wasn't sure. All right. It says weak signal, though. Looks good to you? Okay, thanks, Aunt. Look at that. Look at the sky. Look at the sky. Look at that tree. Gorgeous. See a lot of those trees in Long Island. we are in Queens, but look how pretty this is. Every single property, every single home is unique and beautiful on its own. Look at this little divider here for the two homes. Look at that for the garage. Look at that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Good signal? Good. Thanks, Aunt. Don't you love the little light? I love that. Look at I love the glass windows. I don't want to be intrusive, but look at this house is gorgeous, not for nothing. Look at the glass windows. They have all the windows open because it's a beautiful day. Look at the windows on the top and the bottom. Beautiful. That's the house we passed a minute ago. It's so quiet here, which is so crazy to me that they have to deal with the Forest Hills concert. Meanwhile, there are people that live here that love it. They're like, no, that's good for the community and it brings people to our neighbor. Like, I don't know what they're doing here. There must be some kind of construction. But look at the size of that roof. This house is huge. I'm assuming no one's living here now, but I won't assume. It looks, yeah, it's abandoned or there's a light on inside, but it is huge and they're working on that. So it used to be years ago just the tennis center, right? And then they changed it to the concert venue. It used to be the actual Flushing Meadow original tennis center before they built the Billie Jean King in Flushing Meadow Park. So that's where it began. It has so much history. Look at this house. Anyway, we're almost back. And the signal's back, so that's good. Is Joseph here? Is it Joe Muski? Let me see. I'm missing oh, hi, Joe. Hi, Joseph Taylor. How are you? Look how high the hedges are over my head. And like, this is cute too. Look, you can come this way and then go back around. So like, here's a good example. Look at these two homes. I mean, I showed them already, but look at the difference in the Tudor City design. And let's go back to Anthony and then we'll move along. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling here about the concert venues and the concert hall, because it's an outdoor venue, so you can hear the music. They have some great musicians playing here, and there's a lot of history in that tennis center. So like I said, this is the tip of it, which is Burns. This is Tennis Place, and that was Burns. This is Dartmouth. This is Dartmouth Road. So we're gonna go show you. All right, let's see some more, but we're gonna get in the car because, like I said, Anthony really can't walk. All right, I'm back. Great musicians playing. Oh, it's so cool in here. So
oh
cool.
my goodness.
Take that for a second.
I'll get that.
I miss
babe.
so much talking and walking, so I'm sorry, guys, that I
That's
missed.
all right. Everybody's having a good time.
All right,
having
great.
a little conversation about where you're going. Where you were, it was not as bad as you might imagine.
I know sometimes that happens, right? Yeah.
Yes, actually, we talked about that with Dutch yesterday.
Yes.
He gave us, he clued us in that like sometimes
Do you want to put that here?
it's a little bit like.
Do you want to plug that in? I'll get the thing since you're saying.
Actually, yeah, might as well. Why
Yeah,
not?
you could say it.
You guys, yeah, sometimes you can get a little bit fooled by the
Yes.
that they've kind of overbalanced it or overcompensated. Prayer Carrington, how you doing, Prayer? How's it going? They kind of like overcompensated on the Prism app, which tells you what the signal is and what the network connection is. So it can sometimes exaggerate how bad the signal is. Though I'll tell Danette, like, she was getting to a spot that was not like super amazing. You actually had begun, you were starting to walk towards an area that did not have a great signal.
I saw it, I refreshed it, and then I turned
in the beginning, when you first started saying you were having a bad signal, it was not a bad signal. It was actually pretty darn
good. The first time that ever happened to me, Anthony, was when, and I didn't know
the
about
bakery,
that.
I think,
the
right?
bakery in, when I was in
Flushing.
Flushing, when I went live in Flushing on a Sunday morning, and I was in the jour something, whatever
Tout
it's
le
called.
jour.
And
Tout
I was
le
like,
jour.
oh, come on, these cakes look so good, I have to show it. And then people were saying, no, we can still see you, we can still see you. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's actually kind of funny how you ran into the Prince Tea House, right? Because
Yeah,
that is
I
one of
wanted
the
to go
places
there.
that
That I was
Danette
interested
kind of wanted
in.
to go, kind of did want to go to. So, like,
That's all right, you got it? Do you
yeah,
need
I
me to
think so.
hold
I'm
anything?
pressing a button here.
All right. While you're doing that, let me head out to what I want to go to.
I'm fairly sure it's connected.
Well, it's 50% right now, so you
yeah.
can see when it goes.
I'll see if it goes up
less.
or down.
Yeah.
Yep, it's connected.
Hey, you know what I was just thinking?
Thank you, guys.
I'll go down this street, because if I go down that same street, we're going to lose connection again. I don't want to do that. So
It's kind of funny because, like, the signals in this neighborhood are so
they're going to go up and
strong.
down. Yeah. Oh, strong? Yeah.
Their architecture and structure
Did I
of
turn
the
them on? Oh, you
homes,
did,
of the homes restrictions set by the Forest Hills Gardens Corporation,
Yep.
requiring you to get approval for changes to structures and fences.
Oh.
Says straight out.
Wow.
So you need, like, so if you want to change something in here, you actually
Yeah,
have
it's
to
like-
get approved.
Yeah,
it's like a
another
homeowners
community. Yeah,
homeowners association.
Look at this house. Look at
An
this.
HOA.
Do you see, Anthony? Do you see the
Actually,
jutting out of the? Look, the jutting out of like the top over there. Look at that to the right. See, now you have that thing on. That's see, we talked about
that
this
makes
last
it.
night.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Just stay straight. Man. Just stay straight. Yeah,
It's
stay
not that
straight.
bad.
There's
It's not
houses
that
in
bad.
front of us too. All right. But these are like small houses, in my opinion. I've seen other houses that are gigantic. You know what I mean? You have your seatbelt off?
No, actually, I don't have it on.
Jesus.
That was very unproductive of me not to have my seatbelt on. Right, Danette? Guys,
yeah.
do you,
This is
20 lashes
fantastic.
with a
Wait,
wet noodle?
who is that? I can't see without my glasses. What is that person saying under Virginia?
Under Virginia?
Right there.
Right there. This is fantastic, very relaxing. Thank you, Danette
Oh,
and Anthony.
thank you. Who's
That's
that?
Tanny.
Oh, hi, Tanny. How are you? I didn't even know
That's
you were
Tanny.
there.
Oh, I see Pat Dion is in the house.
Hi,
How you
Pat.
doing, Pat?
Look at this house here, Aunt. Now,
Oh,
these
that's cool.
houses are on top of each other. They don't have land.
I think I can disconnect this for
Okay.
a while if you want to
All right.
you want to show them.
So let me, let me
let's
see.
not worry too
So,
much. Yeah, babes.
All right, I'll do it. Let me
wanna
just
show
show
it.
you this. So here's this cute little house here to the left, and then to the right is this bigger, if you want to look at the phone, it's right there, is this
Yeah.
bigger house. There's like no land. They must have a little bit of land in the back, but these houses are right on top of each other right here. Now these must be the people that must not like the music, because here we are, guys. Oh my God, here's the outside part of it. Look at it. Look at the eagle on top. You see the eagle on top?
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at it. This is it. This is the outdoor venue where the music happens.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
As
God.
Tommy said, if you're
Look,
afraid of
guys.
heights, you may not enjoy them.
It doesn't look that high. You mean it's all about the
It's all about the steepness.
seat. Yeah, the
The
steepness.
steepness of these seats.
But this is it, and it doesn't really take up. Here, you can hold it. It doesn't really take up.
Take up
Oh, look
that-
at that! Like, can you imagine walking out there? I love it. Oh, I love it. These poor people, either they love it or they don't love it, because they get to hear all the concerts.
Oh, I would.
should walk
I
through
would.
here.
I would be kind of happy with it.
I don't know. Like, if you're trying to go to sleep, I don't know.
I never go to sleep during concert season.
All right, so yeah, this is it. This is all it. Look at that.
I know the net is.
This used to be the original tennis center, and look how it's in the middle of where the homes are. You know?
Yeah, they were having the U.S. Open basically like across the street from you, if you were living in this neighborhood.
Yeah, you see, this is it. This is still it. Show them. It's like, and then, you know, this is still the property. Oh, it's amazing. And
Yeah, it's pretty amazing if you think about it. Imagine,
it's amazing.
Imagine
look,
you're
now,
like.
here's more apartments. Show
Imagine
this
you're
apartment.
living in an apartment building,
See, there's the train
and across
again.
the street is the
You
U.S.
get off
Open.
the train there, straight ahead. You go down the stairs and you come to the concert. But look here. Here's these apartment buildings. First of all, they could really hear it right here.
They could really hear it.
And
They could
probably
practically
see
see
it.
it.
Right. Exactly.
I could practically see it. There's
so
so
this
much,
again,
even
even though this is
even the
temporary,
alleyways and things like that are interestingly constructed. These like ledges and seats. Samuel Picker Square. That's called the name of that. Thanks again for joining us. We truly appreciate it, guys. 126 folks joining us on our sojourn.
Give me this for a second.
Using my words.
So here's the views again. Here's the view again of it. Right in the neighborhood. Hi, Tommy.
That's why I said that. Imagine you're like sitting. Imagine you're in your
Yeah,
right
I
there
can.
in that house, and they were having the U.S. Open across the street.
And now they're having
there's a concert across the street. Across the street is
it's
is
69th
Alabama
Avenue,
Shakes, for instance.
Yeah.
Across the street is a famous band. You got like Willie Nelson and Bob Dylan.
But that's $10,000 for a tennis court to be in that club.
In the club that you were?
Yeah, that's what Virginia found out.
That you snuck into?
7,000 to 10,000.
Mr. Metalhead, they call that B&E, breaking and entering. Danette is just, I don't have a car. I'm just going to walk in. I'm not breaking a rule. Hey, I'm not breaking a rule.
See, that's what you call stopping at a stop sign.
Danette stopped at a stop sign. It was an
that's
all-way
different.
stop.
That's yellow.
Yeah, this is a little different, but it still has that Tudor design with the slanted roof and the tiling on the roof. There's so much. It's an interesting looking neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's not really closed off per se. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just in the middle, like I showed on the map. It's just like in the middle of everything.
Yeah, it's an exclusive community, but it's not really like
it's not closed off.
People sometimes get the impression that it's like a gated community or something.
It's not.
You can just walk right in, drive right in. It's like, it kind of like has people get that impression of it when that's not actually the reality for the most part. It's like we were just walking around. Right?
Yep.
We were just like driving around in there, and you were doing your thing.
The most
dance all over the place, and
no, but the most amazing.
Hey, the real Eric Mendoza. How you doing, Eric?
The most amazing thing to me is how you come off of Queens Boulevard, and
Tommy
boom,
saw Boy George at Forest Hill.
Really? Yeah, guys, share who you saw there. If you saw anyone there, I would love to know.
Yes.
Just going around looking.
Tommy from The Sound of Things saw Boy George from the nosebleed seats.
How long have we been on, Anthony?
We've been on approximately 57 minutes.
Wow.
Almost an hour.
How does an hour go by so fast?
Well, like yesterday, like 7 hours went by pretty fast. Am I right?
Like a lot of these houses are getting redone. You could see that they're getting, oh wow, look at this one.
Oh,
every one of them has a different feel.
Everything here is like interesting
see a lot of
looking.
Stone entrances and like big staircases.
Here's another interesting place. These are all really cute. They're all really interestingly built. And we don't have now on the other hand, what we do not have are any real, well, that's close, but no cigar. We don't have any of those David O. Selznick production type houses.
No, that's where we live.
That's where we live in Whitestone, where you get those David O. Selznick production houses. The McMansions.
Oh my God, look at the dogs. They just come out.
Oh, there's giant dogs in the distance.
Like, this is a very funny shaped house, right? It's like kind of U-shaped. And look at all the windows. It's just so, like, those are doors that open it. Do you see them?
These are doors that appear to be windows.
You could have stairs there so you can come down.
And here's the doggies.
Look at the dogs.
These doggies are a little bit big.
Oh my God, they're beautiful. She's just playing with a dog, running around, having fun. The dogs are bigger than the little girl.
Mommy, Daddy, and the doggies.
So, like, these here have to be, like, look at this house here. That's, like, I don't know, 20 million? Who the hell knows?
Probably.
Right up my nose, Aunt.
I'm going to put it right up your nose, Danette.
Is this a street here? Look at this.
I think it's a street.
Okay, let's go down it.
I like when you run into a street, when you find a street that actually turns out to be an alleyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in New York.
In New York, there's a lot of.
So look at this view
weak
straight
network
ahead.
connection. It says. So
Oh,
let me know how
Let's go back.
how
Let's go
the
back.
signal's doing. If
Well,
you
look at these trees. There's all these different trees, and oh, it's really pretty here, Aunt. Oh, is this a cul-de-sac? Let's see. Let's see if we go around.
I think this is a cul-de-sac.
No, maybe not.
No, it's not. There's a way through.
It's just
so
the
maybe
middle.
we'll come out at a weak signal.
Look at this guy. Look at them. They're just walking in the middle of the street. Can you get out of the street?
I mean, plays tennis there, says straight out.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Continental
All right.
Avenue and Olive.
Signal fine, says Myrna. There you
Perfect.
go.
Thank you, Myrna. Thank you.
If you get anything bad, well, let us know. 151 in the chat, and I thank you
Wow.
very much. If you guys
Thank
could
you,
remember,
guys.
please remember to give that video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button because, you know, you have no idea. It helps out big time with the algorithm. It lets people, look for us more easily, right, Danette?
Yes.
It lets people find us more easily.
This-
And if you are, also helps out the channel.
Right, but also when we say help out the channel, we also mean help out you because you get to meet
How
some
about you?
really
You meet
nice
some new people.
and also we don't really advertise. Let's put it this way: we don't really advertise every little thing we do, but you never know. If you come into our chat and into our live stream, it doesn't happen every time, but if you do come in, you'll find something that happens. It could be for a few seconds, a moment. It could be for an hour. And you could be like, oh my God, that was the funniest thing on the DNA show yesterday.
Yes.
And I don't mean you and me only, Anthony. I mean the chat. Like these people just are here
We got
to
some
have
fun. We got some jokesters.
Oh, we have jokesters.
We have some
but
fun
also-
people. We have a good time.
Yeah, we have a great time.
Have a good time.
Exactly. You know, the only thing is, Anthony, you can close it.
Help us help you, says
Yeah.
April. That's
Look,
right.
This is where we just came from. Look how beautiful that street is there. That street that looked like a cul-de-sac, that was gorgeous there.
That's right. Hey, now Myrna says Gorge. George Lopez, number
Oh
one
my
joker.
God. Yes,
he's got
absolutely.
he's got a little bit of a sense of humor, Myrna. Just
So
a
the
little
other
sense
day,
of humor.
Myrna, Anthony does a short, and I'm like, oh, let's see if anybody did it. Oh, we didn't do any of the comments today. Oh, we were off.
I didn't do the
We're a little
comments
behind.
today. I was
Excuse us.
like,
Put it in the. Let me put it in the thing.
see if you can find Austin Street,
Okay, hold
which
on.
I bet probably you can.
So the I think I've been down there. Oh, hi. Wait, who's that? Hold on a minute.
Hey,
So-
Jamie Elowitz
hi, Jamie.
says it looks like parts of Pasadena. It's
Hi, DCL. I just learned that Garfunkel of Simon Garfunkel grew up there. Yes. I forgot. Oh, buffering, Myrna said. That's right.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing that. Hi, Janet. How are you?
Repeat the short story.
Oh, so was I saying something? Can you imagine? Hold on. Can you imagine trash day, all the nice stuff they get rid of? Picker's dream. Only you would think that, Apple.
Yes.
Actually, only you. Hold on a minute. Let me look for Austin Street. So the story is that so Anthony did a short, and I said, oh, we got to do the here it is, Austin Street, Forest Hills. So I said we have to do the let's do the comments, because if you don't do the comments, if you don't answer or read them, they start to build up and then it gets out of hand, and so like they are now.
Yes.
Probably. And so, because we get a lot of comments, guys, feel free to say anything as long as you don't offend anyone. Send us a message, whatever you want to do. Actually, I was on the way there. Isn't that ironic? That's ironic, Ann. Anyway.
Isn't it ironic?
So
don't you think?
So Anthony did a short, and I look at a comment, and it was George, and I'm literally screaming out loud from the other room. Anthony's like, "What?
Yes.
What? What's so funny?" I go, "Look what." I said, "Look what George said." And then I said, "He's a jackass." I said, I swear to God, I said, George is a jack. Oh, you meant where we started? This is where we started. If you didn't see the beginning, yeah, this is Austin Street where we started. But I'm going to go down there now. But see, here's where you stop. It's not hard. It says stop here on red everywhere.
I'm going to refresh you guys.
Okay, so
because we got the
listen.
weak signal.
We were here already.
Yeah, we were here and the signal was good. So hopefully it's just
okay. We're going to go down Austin.
takes time to catch up.
And I said, he's a jackass. And I said to Anthony, I said, do you know I can never say that? Because he might get offended. But, you know, it's like when I call you a jackass, Anthony. I go, you're an ass. Like when he makes me laugh, I say, you're an ass. Because he made me laugh. So it's just a saying. So I said, George is a jackass. And Anthony's like, what did he say? What did he say? Because when I say jackass, that just means he said something funny. He's not a jackass. I just can't help myself.
This isn't it. It's down there. It's Austin Street.
I screwed up. Oh well. We've been down Austin Street. Aaron.
It's weird.
Okay, so look.
How the signal was so
So
weak
this is
over
taking
here.
us back.
Coming back
to. You go under the trestle here, the train, and then you're going towards Queens Boulevard. See, now we're back at McDonald's. You're like
Yes.
you're in paradise, and then you leave paradise, and you're
in
the rest of the world.
This is Austin.
Hi, Stacks. This is Austin. Okay. Yeah, it's really cute, the community here. It reminds me of Mamaroneck Avenue or the nice places in Astoria, like the stores.
He's jackass funny, says Asnat boy.
That's right. Oh
I
my
think
God,
you figured
that
out who
place
we're
looks
talking
good.
about. I get called that
jackass
all the time. I say it takes hard work to be that.
Who
says
said that?
Mr. Metalhead.
Do you want me to go anywhere in particular on Austin Street? Oh, there used to be the Austin Ale House. Remember?
Or just
You
head
heard of
down
that?
it.
Yeah, this is all the nice stores. There's a lot of.
Actually, if you go this
there's
way, you
another
probably
man
get
for
to
chicken.
you'd get the cool Kew Gardens at some point.
Yes.
If you continue
You go to
on
where we get our haircuts.
Austin.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's where we get our haircuts.
Oh, and where you did the live stream where you were talking about Kitty Genovese and you showed
Yes,
we showed the
exactly.
train station and we
Yes.
talked to that
Oh, look at the restaurants.
to
over there.
a couple of lovely people that we met
Yes.
there. And
Who said to come down here? Thank you for saying that.
that was straight out of.
Thank you. Yeah, this is really cute town, cute area. I like it.
It's a cute area. There's a lot of little stores here.
I wish I could
This place
walk it
has a
more,
ton
but-
of little stores with there's a church, I guess, over there. Or is church or school?
Noche Bella. So is everybody getting ready for the fall? You know, there's only one more week of August. And then fall
Yeah.
will be here soon. Well, Labor Day, this is where I was. That when you said you were here once, this is the
Yes.
street down here. Anthony and I were like, oh, you've been, Danette, you drove here once. We went here and there. I'm like, yeah, it was one block down. So here's Queens Boulevard again. And we're going to go down Queens Boulevard.
Just for that, what did Mr. Metalhead do? Mrs. Metalhead says just for that, Mr. Metalhead gets no scones or cookies. He must have said something.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I want your scones.
Retro Mike says Kew Gardens is my all-time favorite live
Well,
stream from you
Oh,
both.
really? Who
I
said
really
that?
appreciate that. Retro.
Oh, Retro
Mike.
We're gonna go there now. I'm gonna go there right now.
But I remember Retro Mike loved the place.
Now
He
look
loves the
how-
movie theater over there.
Yes,
too.
I do too. We both do. So look, this is how far away it is. We'll show you. We'll show you how far away it is. So we just left there. Actually, I might be going the wrong way. I just realized. I think it's the other way. Hold on a minute. Give me a second.
I guess it depends on where you
Like
you
the
wanna
thing
go.
about George though is like he'll make a joke and he doesn't care about the consequences. Like if someone gets offended, but
It's the
But he knows he's
consequences.
not really offending anyone.
Consequence. Then hey, you can have his, says Mrs. Metalhead. You can have his scones. Hey, Wicked Twisted in the house. George,
Hi,
good evening.
How are
Wicked
you?
Twisted.
Oh, okay, I am close. I'm not far.
Listen,
I was the right going the
listen,
right way. I thought I was.
we kid George.
Yeah, we love
because he
George.
is about as beloved a character
God.
as there is on this,
Oh, look at this
entire
place, Ed.
live stream.
It's the cage-free hotel and
Cage-free
boarding.
hotel
Cat
and boarding
grooming and dog
for your
grooming.
dog and cat.
Oh, look how nice this place is. Look at how fancy and posh it looks.
Fancy?
What is it called? Patou. La Patou. It's called La Patou, and
La Patou.
And this, I believe. Oh, is that the Austin
Is
Ale House?
A
no,
place,
that's the
no,
Queen's Bully.
that I
Remember
believe
place?
is a place that closed. The Queen's
Yeah,
Bully
it used
closed.
to be open like before.
I believe.
That closed after.
Stacks, hey,
closed
remember
after,
22 months. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks,
Summer's
Stacks. You're a
almost over. Have fun,
genius.
everyone,
That
says
closed,
Stacks.
That closed because of the pandemic. So many good places closed because of the pandemic. You know?
Who is that? I want to see what that name is. want to see the name
want
because
this?
I think. Nah, it's all right.
Oh, it's called Cobblestones now. That's what it is. That's the new restaurant too.
I think it's Deborah. Just Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. How are you? We saw Deborah last week.
Last week down in the city. Thank you so much. Holy smokes.
Yep, that's me. It's so quiet here during the week. Remember, for 22 months, does he have? He has the chocolate one too. Here he is. If you want to.
I was on 4 addresses in Queens. Boy, are the 4 buses in Queens. Boy, are the address is confusing. That's Apple.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is confusing.
It can get a little bit out there. It can. Surfboard. How you doing, Surfboard?
Hi, Surfboard. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen you in so long. How are you? Nice to see you here.
That is awesome. Thank you, everybody here. Ronnie C, I think, is in the house.
Hi, Ronnie. Great to see 100%,
you. Yeah, is it Ronnie A?
There's a Ronnie A? I don't remember any Ronnie. Do we have 3 Ronnies now?
Let me see. No, it's Ronnie C.
It is Ronnie C. Anthony needs
It's Ronnie
glasses.
C. No, it's because of the new handles. I didn't know Ronnie C, Ronnie A,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
When are they gonna stop
Ronnie,
that?
Never.
It's so annoying.
Deborah, yes, it's just Deborah.
It's not just Deborah. It's
just Deborah.
There really is no other Deborah.
Regular Deborah.
There is a Deborah, but we call her Deb. So you're Deborah.
There's Deb. I think
You
there
can
might
never
be
be a
another
just
Deborah. No,
Deborah.
there's a Deborah Barron.
Okay,
There's
so
Deborah Barron.
B.
So we got Deborah B.
Deborah B.
What we're seeing here, Bob, is we're meeting all the Deborahs, as they might say to Bob Vila. Bob Vila, meet all the Deborahs.
Oh my gosh, there really are so many of those. Now I see them all over the place. That same bakery that I was talking about.
To Leisure.
Yeah.
They're like taking over Queens. Well, basically, what's taken over Queens is Paris. Every place that doesn't have a Paris baguette has a Tout Leisure. So, like, you can always find a sort of French, Asian-themed bakery somewhere.
I see the house, but I want to come up this way. It's a one-way street, so I could show you.
Danette's gonna go around.
All right, so this is Kew Gardens. We're going into Kew Gardens now, and it's what, 5 minutes by car? It's so close. And they also have Tudor City. Look,
Lemonjano.
Tudor,
how you doing?
Hi, Lemonjano. Look, they also have Tudor-style. You know.
Oh, William Werner says, "Are we going to Eddie's Sweet Shop?" No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. But like,
look at this little guy. Look at him. He's so he's going slow. He's holding up all the traffic. There it is, guys. There is the Kew Gardens Cinema right there.
Yes, right across from us.
And right now it's playing Freaky Friday. I mean, it's just weird to see regular.
It's a freakier Friday.
Regular programming there.
Nobody to weapons.
Let me put in. All right, we'll go around. So this is Austin's Ale House right here. I was getting confused before. Don't listen to me. Here's Austin's Ale House. Above Austin's Ale House, let's see if we can do a what do you call it? Let's see if Anthony remembers.
Oh, above Austin's Ale House
who lived there?
was
I get no respect.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Right, and
Kitty Genovese also lived in that same place. But the entrance is on the other side.
There's Danny's Pizzeria.
There's Danny's Pizzeria,
DANI,
famed for their pesto pie, right, Danette?
Their pesto pie and their very sweet regular
very
pie.
Sweet
they put
sauce.
Sugar in it.
Very sweet sauce.
Now the houses
and that's purposely
here are
sweet.
The houses over here too, $1 million houses, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous houses here, and they're all on like hills. You go around, there's hills. So are you showing like straight ahead?
Yes, I'm showing straight ahead. I was reading something. We just got back from Paris Baguette, says Stex.
Oh my God.
Baby Nathan wanted a croissant.
Oh, he's smart.
Hey, he's smart. The kid already knows.
See the houses in front of us? They're all different. Every single house here is different.
Yes.
They're not the same. And they're all huge, like gigantic. Remember passing the train?
Danny's for shrimp parm, says Lemongino. That sounds pretty good.
Okay, now I'm gonna go down Austin, and what I want to do is take you up a street to show you. Okay, so let me back up a minute. So right here is the train station. Not to get morbid, but it is history. This is where Kitty Genovese was murdered. And this is the front. So here's the train station, but this building here is the other. Like there's the Austin House. No,
yeah, pretty much the entrance is behind.
Go straight.
What?
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here is, just stay still. Right here is the Austin Ale House here. And this is the other side on the top. It's all where the apartments are on the top of the Austin Ale House. Now, over here is, no, you stay still. Over here is the, I see what's happening.
Yeah,
okay. So the train station's to the right. And in the back is an entrance. And so here was the front of the apartments here on the side, and that was the back. The Austin Ale House wasn't really there at the time.
No, that restaurant was not there.
Yes.
There were stores.
But the entrance into the apartments upstairs are in the back, and that's where he came back to continue to haunt her. And
yeah, there's kind of an alleyway back there.
And she died at the entranceway on the bottom of her.
Behind that block, there's sort of an alleyway with a staircase
goes up
that's
to the
kind of close,
top.
that leads out onto the platform for the trains in reality. It's kind of like close to that. D. Michael in the house.
Okay, so now I want to show you something here. Do you remember whose house this is, Aunt? Show the house. Here it is, right here.
This one right here.
Who lived here, guys? Yeah, but
does anybody remember who lived here?
Anthony, you're showing the mirror. Who lived there? I'm not going to tell you guys. That's how old it is.
Oh, I just remembered.
You remembered? Okay.
No, not anyone from the mob.
It looks in the pictures exactly the same. Exactly the same. When all these other homes weren't here, it was the only home on the house, on the block. Who remembers who lived there?
Let's see if anybody comes up with it.
Very, very, very famous.
Very famous. And it was a long time ago,
yes,
just so you know.
There were no other homes.
If that's a hint.
And see, this is a one-way. I drove this way a minute ago. I'm going to come back around.
Yes, we got a couple of... Holla says Jolly Chaplin, but Apple said Charlie Chaplin.
So he gave it away.
So I said Chaplin. So I don't know who to give that one to.
Holla, another
Chrissy,
wise
how you doing?
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so Charlie Chaplin lived there.
Let's see who got it first. It was Chrissy. Chrissy was the first one to call out Chaplin, followed by Retro Mike, who said Charles Chaplin.
Yes.
And Holloway came in with Jolly Chaplin. It had a jolly good time.
Because he did.
He had a jolly good time.
So just to go around again. So just to go around again. And then that whole story with the Genovese, not Genovese crime family.
It's not the Genovese.
So here we are again. This is the top of the building. I just went back around where she lived and where the reason for her murder, she was raped and murdered, but the reason for her murder that became famous, oh, they're waiting outside to get pizza, was because of the what effect, Aunt? Do we remember?
I can't remember. Now, there is a name for it. There is a name for it, but I'm not sure what it is.
It's called the something effect, and I forgot now too. You know, I was hoping on your memory.
No, in this case, it's not working.
What's not?
It's not working. My memory.
Didn't get it this time.
I didn't get it this time. It didn't come. It didn't come through.
And well, so what it is that people had said that
they witnessed the crime. Apparently, there seemed at first that, but no one called the police. They witnessed the crime,
and that wasn't
and it
true.
became it was somewhat overly exaggerated how many people probably knew she had been attacked. It wasn't like
it was that story,
a newspaper article kind of like exaggerated things, but it really was unlikely to have been like 30 some odd people who saw anything. It was probably more likely a handful.
Well, what happened was the person who wrote the article grossly exaggerated.
They kind of grossly
There was a movie
exaggerated
made, that original movie that was made, that said that she was screaming and screaming, and no one called the police. They didn't look out their window and all that. It was really grossly exaggerated. Years and years later, there is a documentary that her brother made. Look, see what I mean by the road? Look at
Just
this.
before his death.
Before his death, and he interviewed so many people, including people who knew the guy who wrote the article, and very famous, like Breslin and whatever, famous
newspaper
men that had their opinions about it. And
no, not going to Danny's.
No, we're not doing that. We're actually gonna end it soon, I think, Aunt, right? Because it's starting to get dark. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
So that's pretty much what it's
That's
about.
the thumbnail version. That's the short version. If you go back to that video, we gave a much more detailed account.
Yes,
if you go back to the video where we were here in Kew Gardens, it's a visit to Kew Gardens. If you like,
it was a great video. We met people.
We watched that video, the one that Retro Mike likes so much.
Yes.
It was very interesting. We also met some interesting people.
Anthony,
and
look at
talked
the
to them.
homestead closed. Oh, that
It's
place
such
was amazing.
it's such a shame that this place Homestead closed.
Now you know what
that
else
place
is different?
Was very
Do you
old.
see the stores look like they closed? This store right here is a deli that was a huge hairstyling place. The place across the street says Harem Nails, they closed. This neighborhood was known for hair cutting. There's still a few left, and we actually go to one of the hair cutting places here.
Yes.
And that's
but it
what
was
we
kind of
talked about.
affected by COVID to
And
quite
that,
an extent.
Yes, and that was what people cut their hairs at home. Their hair
His
at home
and
now.
Hers Deli. What a name for a deli, by the way.
And do you remember, Anthony, the story about the Ramones?
Oh yeah, the Ramones, the hairstylists. But like even that story turns out to be possibly over exaggerated.
So show the.
This is the front. If you remember, Danette actually took us into the theater. We went into the theater. We walked around. It was such a wonderful place. Danette would go like this: "Could these people please get out of the way? I'm trying to frame a shot." That's what she'd say.
Now, Anthony and I have
Danette
come to
loves
this
liminal spaces type shots.
Now, that person's backing up and there's a woman standing there. I have to honk to help other people. But that we've gone to that. I love liminal shots, yes. And we've gone to that theater so many times over the years because we love independent films, we love documentaries, and that's what used to play there. And obviously Freaky Friday's playing there. It's no longer
also foreign films. They still play a lot of foreign films and
maybe
independent
once
films.
a month.
But they play they mix now.
They mix it?
They kind of do like a mix. They do a mix of films. A mix of independent and non-independent films. I remember that stream, says Just Deborah. His and Hers Deli says Asnat Boy. That is correct. We love the fact that there's a deli called His and Hers Deli.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say something. So without reading the chat, Aunt, so you don't interrupt me, and nothing personal. I just want to not be interrupted for a second. I just wanted to say something to you guys. You know, life is short, and that's, I know, a quirky saying that you hear a lot. But I really just want to say that we're here on this earth. You have one life, one body, and you have one chance to make your life extraordinary, and one chance to do it in subtle ways. So I say to you, when you make a decision and when you decide to be a certain way towards other people, choose the kind path. Choose the kind path, because when you're kind to other people, you're kind to yourself and to the people that love you around you, and you make a difference in their lives by doing the right thing, right? Don't be influenced by other people that don't choose that path. Don't be influenced by people who bring people down and don't appreciate the good things in life. Don't be a fool is what I'm saying. Choose the correct path. Choose the path where there's kindness and love. And because you only get one chance, and then that chance is gone. And if that chance is gone and you have any regrets, then what was the point? What did you get out of it? Nothing. So my advice to you before we end this live stream is to choose the kindness, choose the right thing to do, be nice to people. People are not perfect. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we hurt people and don't mean to. Sometimes we say things and it's not the meaning that we wanted to convey. And so I implore that you please choose the kindness. It's only for your own good and for the people who love you around you and for this channel. Because Anthony and I care so much about each and every one of you. We don't just say this, and I've said it before, and we care about each other, and maybe one of us won't be here at some point, or maybe the both of us won't be here at some point. But the point here is do the right thing, choose the kindness, because you only get that one chance in life, and pick the correct one. Pick the one that's going to make you happy as well. That's all.
That's a very nice sentiment. You do, and Myrna says, "Amen, sister."
Thank you, Myrna. Love you, girl.
Choose love, kindness, appreciation, and patience. That's
Right.
what Myrna says.
Absolutely.
And Apple says, "Kindness is contagious."
Absolutely. And we
Being
joke
nice
around,
is nice.
we make fun of
By the
each
way,
other
I
here.
think we bought a
Yes.
thing that said that.
I have a shirt. But I was going to say that, like, we joke around here, and sometimes, even like I said, I called George a jackass. Let me tell you something, that's endearment. That really is just endearment, honestly. So, you know, I'm saying that because that's an example that, you know, we joke around here and, you know, maybe you'll take something the wrong way, but don't, because it's never an ill meaning or anything.
We're trying to create some good memories, not bad memories.
Danette tries to joke around, but I'm not the jokester. That's Anthony. I'm the serious one. So sometimes it doesn't come. He goes, "You missed it," right?
Yeah, sometimes
For years he's been saying that. You missed it.
Danette, you overshot your mark.
Yeah, I'm not good at
You
that.
went for the joke, and it just sounded like it sounded
I'm
like
not
kind
good
of
at-
either sad or insulting.
Yeah, or insulting. And I'm just here to be. I'm the one that's taking the jokes. I'm the one that's laughing. You
Danette,
guys
that
make the
sounds
jokes
more
to me.
sad than funny. You gotta know where the joke hits.
like you missed
gotta
it.
know you can't
I'm not
miss
good
the
at
joke.
that. I'm not
Don't
good
miss
at
it.
that.
Thank you for that, Danette says DCL.
Oh, you're
Thank you
welcome.
so
You're so
much to you,
welcome.
DCL.
And guys, you're all welcome
Bless
here.
her
We've said
heart.
it before.
Bless her heart, says
Listen,
Apple.
listen.
I concur, Apple.
Listen, I've said
Thank
this
you,
before.
Danette and Anthony, for being
thank you.
kind and showing kindness, generosity, and love.
Thank
That's
you.
a wonderful scribe, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie, thank you so much. And
Surfboard.
thank you, Freddie, for being kind.
Likes being
all the
called a
time.
jackass. Well, George, forget about it.
George makes me laugh.
Says
He just
Myrna.
does.
George could just forget about it. George is our man in the chat.
And our moderators are freaking amazing human beings. You know who you are. And we thank you for volunteering your time. You don't get paid for. A lot of times we go on, we're on for 5 hours, and you even amaze me that you can stay on so long and do what you do. Because you're better at it than I am, that's for sure.
Be kind and rewind, says Savvy.
That's right, Savvy.
That is
Oh
right.
my God, are you dating yourself, Savvy?
Are you talking about
Are we
rewinding
talking
something?
about Blockbuster?
Janet Simonello, I don't think I said hello to you. Good night, guys, to Janet
night,
Simonello.
Janet.
Good night,
Have a
Janet.
great
Chrissy
evening.
in the house. Chrissy got the question right. She got the question. She remembered.
Chrissy,
She
you are
remembered. She
amazing.
remembered.
Listen, you guys are awesome. Don't you ever forget it. I don't care what anybody else tells you. You're all awesome. You've made it here to our channel somehow, some way, and we appreciate it. And every single time we go live, there may be a different group of people. Who's here, who's not here, who stops in, who stops out, who leaves. And so every time you come, there's a new experience. There's a new experience that you yourself get out of it. And so we're sharing that together, right? We're sharing that experience together. And that's why I say to you, thank you so much for being here. We don't just say it, we mean it, because we're also part of that experience. We're experiencing it right now. This is our lives. So, you know, you're awesome. You guys are all awesome. And everybody is welcomed here. There's not anyone who's not welcomed here except for people who have hate in their heart and just come around or go around and spread lies and hate and
Nice,
I
DCL.
actually feel sorry for them because there's something missing in their lives. There's something that's not right in their lives. And so they have the energy that they should put back in their lives to fix themselves, but instead they put other people down. We're not about that here. We're never about that. So we're never going to do that. So if you feel that you're like us, then you're in the right place. You're in the very right place here.
DCL remembers you at the parade in the city, and you did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. You mean the Puerto Rican Day parade?
I did the Puerto Rican Day parade.
Oh, I got chills in that parade. I had such a great time. And I say we had a good time because everybody who was in that chat also helped me. And thank you so much for saying
Ronald
that.
Colbert says, you two are always showing that life is all about living it to the fullest with love, compassion, and joy. God bless you two. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you so
Ronald.
much.
I really appreciate that.
We do not take that compliment and those words lightly.
No, as a matter of fact,
we
thrive on the wonderful things you guys say.
That you guys tell us.
That's what keeps us going.
It keeps us doing this.
Right.
Because there are times, and I think we've said this before, we've said it before, we'll say it again. There are times when you're like, I don't know.
Should I keep doing it?
Keep doing it.
Life is
hard.
And
then you'll hear from somebody.
Right.
And they'll say something that just like maybe you made a difference to them. Maybe you just took them somewhere they never went to, or you showed them something they didn't see, or you said something that touched their hearts. And it just and then you go you see, and Danette will look at me and she'll go, see, that's why we do the live streams.
Right.
That's why we do it. Always good to see.
All right, so what have we learned?
Chat.
Let's start winding down.
What did we learn today? We learned Charlie Chaplin lived in that neighborhood at one point for a little while.
In Kew Gardens. And we learned that Forest Hills is expensive. And we learned
Forest Hills is pretty darn
there's
expensive.
a lot of communities in Queens. They call them communities because they are so close to each other. And one community is just right next to the other, next to the other, next to the other.
Yeah.
Like Flushing, Fresh Meadows, Long Island City, Astoria. It's just, whatever.
Some of them practically bump into each other, right?
That's why, and they're called communities in Queens because Queens is so big, This is the train right here that takes you to Citi Field, and that's to our left. Is there a game today? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was in Atlanta. Unfortunately, they
so
lost.
Quiet over there. Again, they lost.
They lost. They won the first two, lost the last one.
Oh wow, that's a shame.
Hey, there I am, and that'd be Danette.
So guys, thank you so much
for being with us. We truly appreciate it.
If you watch at some point this week, you watch the U.S. Open here in Flushing Meadow Park, think of us. We're only 5 minutes away.
And think of Forest Hill Stadium, where it used to take place. In that small neighborhood.
It's amazing to see.
It's amazing that huge event used to be crammed into that tiny neighborhood.
It's just amazing how old that is. We don't have all the statistics of that. I said was 1900s, whatever. But that area is just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Yes,
and the buildings last the test of time, right, Anthony? They just
100%. That says, where are the stuffed animals? We have to put them back in their seats.
Is Dutch
we have to put Dutch said that.
It's still in the back. I didn't take it out.
We gotta put them back in their seats.
Anthony?
Oh, the names. Here's the stuffed animals. We have Pickles. Dinky, who's a monkey. Pickles is a dog. Dinky's the monkey. We have Mr. Gilman, the Gill Man, the creature from the erstwhile creature from the Black Lagoon, and we have Julio, who's I don't know what the heck he is. He's down by the schoolyard. Who we won at the feast. We won at the Williamsburg feast.
Actually, two of them came from the feast.
Danette won. Two of them came from the feast. Two of them came from the feast.
Because Dinky came from the Dinky feast.
Dinky came from the Dinky feast.
Brooklyn too. Do you remember where that
was? Guys, Dinky came from the Dinky feast. It was somewhere. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. It was a little mini. It was a micro feast. And we did it. And here's the deal. That was also the night. I see. Now I'm going to go off on a tangent.
Oh God, we're not ending.
Like a sidebar.
Give me my phone.
Here's a sidebar. That was the night we it was a members only. For the members, unfortunately. It was a members only. Maybe I should make it
happens?
unprivate, but it was a
Unprivate.
members
Who
only.
cares?
It was a members only, and we took you
Hi,
guys. We
Christian.
said,
How are you?
let's go with the members to a Greek festival. It was a Greek festival by the Greek church, and we went there. Danette actually walked in the Greek church.
No, they didn't come from the general
And we went
feast,
there and we
neither one of them.
said, wait a minute,
One came from
this place
Williamsburg.
is so small.
It was nothing.
It's dinky.
It was a little church, and it
It was a
so
dinky feast.
And then Monica.
It was like from
named
here to
it.
there.
Monica
She said,
named
it's
it.
dinky. She said, maybe we should call them Monkey Dinky.
Myrna remembers the micro feast.
It was a micro feast.
It was like so small. It had like
It was
one
like
thing.
I walked. It was like
went all the
you
way
know
to
like
Brooklyn and there was nothing
I
there.
could even with my current injured state, which I was healthy at the time.
Oh, God.
In my current injured state, I could still walk the feast back and forth 45 times and not be tired.
Okay, we moved this stuff down. So while Anthony's BSing, let me go get them. I'm gonna
And
go
that
get
was
them and put
also
them
the
back.
time. It's like I'm not talking behind Monica's back, because if she was here, I'd tell the same story. That was the Monica time where Monica fell behind. George remembers this. Monica fell behind in the chat. You know where you don't refresh, you don't speed up the chat, you don't you stop it for a second, you don't push the button all the way to the front of the chat, or to the front of the video. So like she's looking at the chat and she's talking about things that happened a half hour ago. She's saying,
Oh, yeah,
I think
that
you
was
should I think you
hysterical.
should turn here, or
Okay,
I think you're having a
Pickles.
problem over there.
Wait, Pickles is the dog.
Pickles the dog.
Pickles is from
Williamsburg feast.
Williamsburg last year. Then
Yes.
you've got Dinky the monkey.
Dinky the monkey from the
Then
Dinky
the
feast.
Gillman. Here, show them
The
Gillman up
the
close.
Gillman.
That's from
This
Apple
is Gilman the
Martini.
Gillman.
And this green one, the cat, is from the Williamsburg.
And the
Look,
green
I put
cat comes
them in, look.
also from the Williamsburg feast.
Yeah, both Williamsburg. How come
Here's
I did
Mr.
the
Gilman,
Williamsburg, yeah?
the erstwhile creature from the
Look,
Black
So I
Lagoon.
put them in their little spot.
Here he is. He wants to sit with them too, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
So we're watching. So we're doing stuff, and we're driving along, and we're walking around and driving along, and Monica's talking about stuff that happened a half hour,
And we're all
45
laughing
minutes
now.
ago. And we're like, George remembers that. George was saying
remembers
Monica. George will remember that because he was saying Monica's trapped in a time warp somewhere.
That
She just
happened to
keeps
me
talking
too,
about
remember?
stuff. Monica, speed up the video. Speed up the video. We're going like
I
that.
think that happened to Holiday.
Roll the video forward. Roll the video forward. Well, but she's never gonna come through. And she's going like this. She's going.
She's
Did you get?
talking and going on.
Why
and
don't you
on.
stop by and get? Why don't you stop there and pick up something to eat? And we're like, pick up something to eat from where? On a highway. Like what? Like that place looks nice. Or like,
Yeah, I did.
oh,
I put
I
them in the
remember him.
seatbelt.
And
Thank you.
she's going like, oh, I remember him. And I'm going, who do you remember?
Christian says that stuffed green guy, Mr. Gilman, looks like some bad guy from He-Man.
It looks like the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Hi, Norm. How are you?
So
Oh,
that
Myrna,
was
those
that
are funny,
live
but
stream.
she has those things.
That was that live stream. That was the
Yeah.
live stream. The live stream with the Dinky
We were
Feast,
just looking for this little feast.
the micro feast.
We didn't buy anything there. I went into it was
buy
a
anything.
It was a
We
tiny
won
little church.
Dinky.
Do you remember the church? It was small.
The
Do you remember
church
the
was
church?
small too. The Greek church, it was small too. Danette went in and came out. It was so ornate that you could there was so many like ornate decorations and things and tchotchkes, and they stuffed all the statues into the church
Hi,
to
T.
get them out
Michael.
of the
How are
way or
you?
something. I don't know why they were all out of the way. Danette's bumping into saints right and left. Norm!
See, this is where he exaggerates. I wasn't bumping into anything.
She's bumping into
By
saints
the way,
right and left.
Dutch, if you're still here, I'm sure you've seen it before. Was it in Astoria? No, it was in Brooklyn. It was by a train. Do you remember it?
It was by a train.
It was in Brooklyn. It wasn't in Astoria.
It was actually under a train stop. It was under a subway train stop.
Yes, Mumu. We've been to Eddie's.
There
We went there just a couple of weeks ago.
there was like a walk down
You
a
could
train.
see the video there too. We did a live stream there 3 years ago as well. Anyway, good.
And there was a guy, they were like freaking, like they were grilling souvlaki, like underneath the train tracks.
Yes.
And it's like 14 people walking around.
Oh, I was going to ask Dutch, did you ever go inside the church of the Ugio, the Mount Carmel Church in Williamsburg? And then to the right of it is like the saint area. Remember the last time we went in?
The saints are stuffed in
there.
there.
We had been in the church before, but I never really walked in all the way. And when I went by myself, when we went to the Williamsburg Feast of Mount Carmel, is that it? Feast of Mount Carmel?
The one thing about you, Aunt, is that you always get straight to the point in every story you tell.
Yeah, sure.
I try.
No, he doesn't. That's him making fun of you right now.
Seltzer.
Seltzer man. Anyway, so the last time we went, like last month when we went to the Ugio, I went to the right, and then there's this little room that has like life-size saints. Like there was like 20 of them. Yeah, I'm sure he did. There it is.
Yeah, I've been inside. It's beautiful, says Dutch.
It's gorgeous, Dutch. It's gorgeous. I had never seen the saint area before. We've gone in there several times when we sat down and we stayed in the back. I always try to be respectful, but the last time when we went, the what do you call it? The services were over, and I just went in there to show everyone. There was like 2 or 3 people,
and it was a lift day. It was the day in the day when they do the lift.
No, not the last time. We didn't. Was it? No, the last time we didn't go to the lift. It was this year.
Last year.
No. I'm talking about this year. You didn't go up the stairs.
Oh, this year I didn't go inside.
This year I
That's
went inside
right.
to show everyone the church.
That's
and
right. There
was only a few people in there. It was
wrong.
like way after the services were over. I don't even think it was a Sunday. It was at night. That's right. It was at night. And because we went on Sunday last year, the lift day.
That's right.
But this year we went the first day. We went on a Thursday night. And we went
That's where the bathroom is.
Yes. And it's air conditioned. St. Benedict's doesn't air condition. It was cool in there. That's where we cooled off. I think Freddie remembered that. There's an air conditioner in there. Pro tip, yes, we went in the bathroom there last year.
We needed the bathroom.
We were there for hours. But this time, I went to the right. I was like, what's this? This little room to the right. And I was like, oh my God, the saints. I never saw that before. So if you ever go to Williamsburg and go to that church, the Church of Mount Carmel, don't forget to go to the right. There's a bathroom. It's air conditioned. Go to the right and you'll see the saints. It's really pretty in there. Anyway. Thank you, Norman.
Room with the saints. The room with the saints. Yeah, I don't remember the name. I don't remember what it was. The micro feast.
No, Stex, we never made it back to the panorama. We're going to go during the week. We're not going to go on the weekend. And I haven't had a day
doesn't want to
during
run
the
into
week
that
off
many
again
children.
Yet. No, I need it to be so that if we talk, it's quiet. You know, like when you go to a place and you want to show something, and you are granted the luxury of being alone, it is like jackpot. That's like 90% of the thing, right? And if you want to say this is where the airport was, this is where I live, you want to show everything. If you have so many, there's an echo in there. So if there's a lot of people, you can't get to the front. You don't want to be stepping over people. You know, you want it to be nice. So for your experience, our experience and your experience to be the utmost and best experience, we like to go during the week when there's less people in that museum.
Yes. And you know what I mean. Did you ever go somewhere like, yes, the Queen's Museum is the best on the weekdays?
Definitely. And if you guys ever want to see, hey, let's stop right there for a minute. Hold on, and sidebar. If you ever want to see the best coverage of the panorama, go over to Dutch Moss. Go to his channel. He's done it several times.
He's got some incredibly detailed examinations
to try
of the places and the neighborhoods.
Yeah, like he knows
and the details
everything.
Of the,
he is a tour guide, and everything anything that's detailed. You know, you'll get the Danette and Anthony treatment where Danette will forget what something's called. I'll be like, there it is over there.
I'll do my best to overview it.
This is what you get at our channel. I'm going to be completely honest. You want to get the goods. Go to Dutch Moss, and I'm only talking about one thing now. We're not talking about everything. Like, for instance, just showing, like, Flushing Meadow Park. He knows everything. I've seen him over and over again go to Flushing Meadow Park, and I'm just in awe of what he knows, the details, and of the Panorama Queens Museum. But something that Anthony, and I'm not going to put us down, because what we contribute, and this is what we contribute, is our heart. Not that
a sense
not
of
that
wonder.
Dutch doesn't have heart. I'm not talking about him now.
The
He
big
has
O,
heart
Owen
too.
Meyer in the chat.
But what I'm
How you
saying
doing,
is
Owen?
that what you're going to get from us is not the perfection and all of that information, but you'll get heart. Meaning that, like the Thanksgiving Day parade, I'll always use that as the example, or the dog show. When you see me in the dog show, smiling, laughing, and like crazy in love with the dogs and what I'm doing, that is real. That is me.
She likes us some dogs.
You guys are seeing us do what we're doing, but you're seeing us like in, I don't know how to explain it. Like Thanksgiving Day parade is one of my best days of my life. And it's hard for me to say that without my family being there and Anthony and I having like a moment or whatever of like our wedding day or whatever. But I will never forget Thanksgiving on that year that we went live at the parade, because there's just so much history. And so being in the middle of the street with the parade and what it meant to me and what it means to us and all the memories of my childhood and my parents and like, you know, sitting on my father's shoulders and all of that, and going to the train stores. And Joseph, yes, when we used to go to Thanksgiving Day parades, my father would take us to the red caboose. We'd go downstairs, we'd see all the trains, the model trains. I mean, I could stand here and I could sit here and tell you for hours the memories I have. And that just brings me into one more thing. I'm just babbling. But so when you see my reaction to things and Anthony's things, you're seeing the raw reaction. So maybe I can't remember what this is called or that's called, or I don't know everything, because I'm not going to sit here and say I do. But my heart is there and I have a reaction to it, and you're going to see it. And that's what happened yesterday. I want to tell you that you guys don't even know how many memories I have at Johnny's Reef since I was a little girl. And yesterday, being there, and you know what, Dutch, you were right. It was best not to go live, because I will never forget being there, making friendships, making connections, and you guys, the four of
Thank you for saying that.
sitting there with us, became yet another memory at Johnny's. I have bad memories and good memories there. We went there after my mother died. My father couldn't cope, and he had to go there after the funeral, whatever. Not because he could eat, not because of eating, because Marie, that's where Marie was. This, all the memories, us growing up and seeing this and seeing that and this and that, and my cousins going there and friends going there, and just all the years and years and years of City Island and Johnny's Reef, that being the restaurant we chose as our favorite restaurant. It's kind of
funny. It is a place when you think about it.
Memories. And now we made more memories. And you know, Sophia is the third generation daughter of the second owner of the original Johnny's, and they're from Greece originally, and they came here and they found the restaurant. The guy was selling it, and her father bought it. Anyway, long story short, she told us all the things that we already knew. We could tell her. We know that the tartar sauce wasn't changed. We know that if it works, don't change it. Don't change something that brings people back, and they get the memories they always had. So one thing I just want to say, and then I'll be quiet because I'm running at the mouth now. Yesterday, I went to get the clams, and Anthony and I know, we've said this for years, Anthony himself,
thing that happened yesterday.
Anthony himself knows the guy from when we started dating, which is now what, 40 years ago? It's 40 years, right?
It's 40 years.
40 years ago.
When Danette did that thing and she said like, oh, so when did we go there?
So there's a guy there.
Wait a minute, that's 40 years ago.
Yeah, so one of the first places I took my boyfriend was to Johnny's Reef. Show him City Island.
Next year it's going to be 40 years.
And anytime I've ever made any friends, I take them to City Island. I say, this is where my family took me. This is where this happened. Graduation, my brother's graduation, my cousins, fights here, things that happen, all kinds of things. My Aunt Angela, you remember her? I mean, just on and on and on, right? And so there's a guy there with like a kind of bushy mustache, and he has like the bushy eyebrows. And I remember him as a child, okay? I remember him as a kid. And we talked about it on the way. I go, what do you think I should get? What do you think? I think I'm going to get the clams today. I really want the clams. They're the best clams. You can't get better
very good
clams than Johnny's Reef. And I said, I hope my friend's there. The guy, when we were kids and when I was a kid. And I'm like, You know, like every time I go, I see him and he sees me and we don't say nothing, right? And I didn't know he knew who I was. Well, I walked up and I ordered the clams yesterday. And I said, can I ask you a question? No camera, nobody else, just me and him. I said, can I ask you a question? He goes, sure. And I said, do you know that I've known you since I was a little girl? How long have you been working here? He said, over 40 years. Well, it's really more than 40, but he said the words were over 40 years. So he goes, I know you. I know your whole family. I know your husband. I know your father. He remembered me. He said there's a lot of customers that are returning customers that he remembered. He doesn't know them by name. And I said, oh my God, you know my family? And he's like, yes, I remember your father. I remember your whole family coming here. And I said, what's your name? And he goes, Tony. And I said, that's Anthony. That's my husband's name. That's my husband's name, Anthony. And then he goes, what's your name? And I said, Danette. He goes, Danette, I'll remember. He goes, I'll remember. And I said, I'll see you next time. He goes, have a great day. And the chills down my body. And I remember 2 years ago, we had interviewed Sophia for the first time on opening day. And I said, there's a guy here that I remember. There's a couple of others, but him I remember specifically as a child. And she said, yeah, we have some that come back every year. Because it's not all year round. It's to the season. And they come back every year. There's a woman that works there that Anthony remembers. Yeah. A woman that works there, she goes, weepa! She yells out, because they yell out what you're ordering. And she's very animated. And she's very smiley and fun. And she's been working there forever. And there was one more thing I wanted to say, and I forgot now.
PCL says, yes, my mom lived in City Island.
Did she? I used to work in City Island, but only for 2 weeks. I worked for the dentist.
She worked for the dentist.
We used to go to the pizzeria. When I was a kid, if we didn't go to Johnny's, we went to the pizzeria. There was a pizzeria there. There was 2 pizzerias that were rivals across the street. But one of them had a delicious pizza. I don't remember the name of it. I probably could look it up.
Oh, they're not there anymore.
No, they haven't been there for years. And the City Island dine is really good. They make like homemade soups and tiny little diner. They're family owned. Very nice.
Tiny little diner. When they close, the bar next door opens.
Yeah. But what was I going to say? So the memory of that now, and the memory of being with Tanya, Jeff, and the Dutch Moss and Duchess is just implanted in my brain and was just amazing.
Well, because what it is it's amazing how many, like I thought about it, it's amazing. It's a funny thing about that place, how many different things.
Oh, that's what he said.
Memories you have there. They're both like bad memories.
Yes, we have a lot of
so many
memories
good
there,
memories.
We're
and
family.
We had another good memory.
Yes, we had a great memory.
But like we've
1978,
so
that's when Tony
there.
started. I asked him what year, and that's more than 40 years in.
Yeah, no. He's before us. So 1978, he remembers you as a little girl. He says he remembers 12. You as a kid.
So I was born in 66.
And he told her.
So I was 12
Danette said he told her, I remember you. And I remember your parents. You remember me.
He remembers my father.
We all remember each other here.
It's amazing. It's like family. And that's, by the way, businesses that thrive like that, and some of them it's not their fault. It's just some circumstances they can't help, right? But some businesses that thrive, listen to their
Apple
customers.
Says my birthday was my favorite Johnny story so far.
And that was a great memory too.
That was another.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Such a great time on your birthday.
You're one of those. You're one of those memories we have with that place.
We do a lot of things like Johnny's at the channel. It's
we
true.
do. We've been there a lot.
But like.
Amazing memories, a lifetime of memories, says Dutch.
Yes.
That's so true. That's so true.
It's so true. It's true, isn't it?
I saw Owen said he remembers Sophia. I know Owen's old.
Yes, Owen.
Owen, the big O himself.
That's right. And she was so generous to us. It's so weird. That was like 2 to 3 years ago when we first started the channel, I believe, like maybe 6 months. No, we had done shorts and we had done lives. And then it was 1 year that it opened and we did the opening day and we had Sophia come over and talk. And then she came over another time last year to talk. And she's so gracious and so nice. And that was the only, other than Anthony's Panini, who gave us, so she was the only business that literally said, what do you like? And then it didn't matter what I said. She came back with a huge tray, like that would feed like freaking 25 people.
It was a lot of
every fish.
It was a lot of fish.
Every fish all the fried fish, and she said, "This is on us. Thank you so much for all the years." That's what she said. Thank you for all the years, and she gave us the fish, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Because
like,
part
no,
of
you
our
didn't have to do
conversation
that.
with her was to tell her we're coming here like a lifetime. Essentially, it's a lifetime. There were people,
Yes,
many people eating in that restaurant at any given moment who weren't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Who, when we first went there
and
together.
some of the foods taste exactly the same. They didn't change the recipe. I know some things that did change, and some things that have not changed. The tartar sauce and the tartar
stuff's
sauce
exactly
has
the
never
same.
changed. And she said we would never touch it. First of all,
Whatever they
want to
put
ruin
in
your
there.
business, because touch it and you'll forget.
Whatever they put in there.
The way they make
They
it.
add things occasionally. They'll add something, and they never
they'll
take
add, like,
anything
rice.
off the menu.
The rice was new a couple
The
years
rice
ago.
was new a few years ago.
They
A
had
couple of
chicken
years ago. Now it's more like
fingers.
10 years.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
moved the soup.
You see,
Oh,
when you
the
go to a
soup.
place for 40 years, by the way,
Yes, we
a
know
couple
everything.
of years ago, and then you think about it, and you
No,
go,
well,
no,
we're
it's more
old.
like 10 years ago.
Well,
it was
like-
15.
Like the soup, they just recently, I would say about maybe 4 years, 3 to 4
I think
years
5
ago.
or 6 years
maybe
ago.
before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic,
They
they
just
added
recently added New England clam
New
chowder.
England. They
But
never had
They
it.
never had it. It was only Manhattan clam chowder.
The other restaurants in City
and
Island had
another
the
thing
had
we
the New
never
England.
get, because I won't eat it on a live stream, it's just too messy, but it's so good at Johnny's Reef, is the corn on the cob. Oh my God.
I can't do corn.
So
Let me
good.
ask somebody else. Someone.
So we're not
anybody
ending it
else.
now, then,
Let me
okay.
ask somebody else. Like, would you? What would you think? I don't think corn on the cob is a
Apple.
good live stream food.
No. I mean, if
I
you
would
don't
say.
care.
I mean, if you don't give a rat's,
Oh my God,
you know
it's so
why.
good there. It's so good there, corn on the cob. Don't sleep
I mean, I
on
can't.
it. And they added the crab legs. They didn't have that. They
You're
added the
twirling
crab
a
legs.
cob. There's like corn flying everywhere. Your face is covered
Listen,
in
guys,
butter
we
and
better go,
juices.
Aunt.
I mean, like that can't be
I
attractive.
get ready for work tomorrow.
As that boy with
yeah,
the
he's putting
corn.
the corn on.
Put the corn
soon
on
the
the
corn
grill.
will be gone. All the
Corn in
all the
a corn in a
watermelon will
cup,
be
sure.
gone.
That's
all the-
different, right,
The
Mrs.?
peaches and nectarines are going to be gone.
Tanya says corn in a cup. Sure, corn in a cob. Corn in a
Nah.
cup.
She said
sure.
nah.
Corn on a cob. Nah. You're not
That's for
doing
be-
no
that's
corn
for
on a
behind the
cob. That's
scenes.
behind the scenes.
Maybe we'll do it for members only. We'll show them.
That's behind the
We'll show
scenes
them
footage.
the corn.
Any food can be amazing or a disaster on a live stream,
Oh my
says
God,
Dutch.
you ain't kidding.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I don't know how many
Why did
years
the
of
lights
like
just
things.
go on? Did you see
I don't
that?
know. What was that? Did I hit a button? How was that? How many years of the? You know when you think like I'm gonna get this because there's no chance I'm gonna drop anything on my shirt today, and then somehow you figure out a way to get it to land on your
Oh,
shirt.
the car turned off again. Remember
Oh, that's that
happens?
thing. That's that
I'm
thing.
sick. Cotton and candy. Anthony's like, did I come
You
back?
remember? You
Come
remember
back."
Jeff and Tanya? You remember? That was one of the things that happened. I was like, I'm sitting in the car, and suddenly
Yeah,
the
but
car
April,
turns
I don't
off.
want to be like messy. It's embarrassing, you know?
Any food can be a disaster,
You know.
like Dutch says. Yeah, because you could be anything. You
Hi,
could be
Brenda.
like,
How are you?
I'm gonna eat this because I know I can't make a mess with
Moik,
this.
the moik.
And then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you make a mess with something you never made a mess with before. I'm like, here's a thing
We've
that's
been
very
to
difficult
so many
for me
restaurants in
to
City
eat.
Island. We don't have time to talk
And
about
I've
them
eaten
all.
a lot of soup on live streams,
Yeah.
even on live
Anthony,
streams.
you're a mess.
But I'm always scared of eating soup.
Look,
Just the
he
slightest
has matzo
spoonful
ball soup.
dribbles
It's
on my shirt.
literally broth. I'm talking. There's no
It's literally
pasta,
broth,
There's no
and it's
chicken.
gonna
There's
fall
no.
on my
There's no
shirt.
carrots. It's
I
broth.
can't
And
hold
he's
the
like,
spoonful.
"Ugh."
So
I'm
when
like,
anytime I
I
ever
never
ate
spill it.
soup on a live stream, I'm always like this. I never fill the spoon entirely.
He's always being very
I'm
careful.
trying to like. This is the most careful I've ever been. You know, it was the most careful I ever ate was on our 20th anniversary. We went to Danielle, and it was
my
like a
God.
$600 bill. So
Oh,
like
now
whatever it
that
cost.
was a memory. Oh my God, guys! I have to tell you this.
That
we
bill
went
was
to Danielle.
$600.
I had a brand new dress on with roses, and we went out. Anthony took me out, and we walked in. And who was right at the door? Who was right at the door? My favorite beside Danielle was standing right there. We
Danielle
took pictures with
Ballou
them.
himself standing
He was standing
right there.
but who was with him?
And Jacques Pepin,
Jacques Pepin.
famous TV chef.
I almost fainted.
And Frenchman.
And the two of them are talking like they're talking about. Now you have to understand, Danielle's restaurant is
They were
elite.
talking when we
It's
walked in.
expensive.
They were talking
They're
to each
talking
other,
like-
so they were talking in French.
They're talking
when
in
we
French,
walked in.
and then they changed to that. We wanted to take pictures with them.
They switched to English.
and Jock's saying he has this little paper bag, a brown bag, and it's like a bowl of soup for that his wife made, chicken soup.
His
for
wife made
Danielle.
soup for Danielle,
so he's
Gloria.
in Danielle, and Gloria makes chicken soup, and he walks over to drop off the chicken soup. So we know what Danielle's eating for dinner, not the fancy Wave Gras crap that we're getting. And they, they go into that. They have to take the thing. They go out and show you. They take it out, the truffle, and put it on your food. They took the truffle out of the thing with the key. No, he's not eating that. He's eating homemade chicken soup from Gloria, Jacques Pepin's wife. And I'm like all smiles. I'm like, Anthony, this can't get any better. I was like, Anthony, this can't get any better. It was amazing.
Danette did her first interview.
I was like,
but she didn't have a
gosh.
camera that day.
Yeah, I was
she did
asking
her first
all questions. I was like,
interview. She asked the question.
This is never going to happen again. This moment.
Jacques made a
Every
joke.
moment.
Jacques made his own little joke.
Oh
he had a
gosh.
sense of humor. Made his own joke. I have to bring him food, or else what is he going to eat in here? He'll have to eat his own cooking. And then Danielle starts laughing.
They're like good friends. They're really
And then he
good
goes
friends.
like that. And Danette had to ask, so what's your favorite?
straight out of-
He asked both of them, what is your favorite?
Yes,
what is your
I asked,
favorite
what's your
dish
favorite
to
dish?
eat? And these guys
I
that make
forgot
all
I
this,
said
especially
that.
Danielle, these guys that
He's
make
making
all this
fancy
fancy
stuff.
food that comes out in tiny portions about yay big, and you spend like $75 for this much food that comes out in tiny portions. He and Jacques both said, they looked at each other and they said, a good roast chicken.
Chicken. That was
roast
the
chicken.
answer. But if you watch,
And it is the hardest.
Hold
and
on.
then Danielle
If
and
you
him both
watch
agreed.
Jacques
They
Pepin,
said, and the good roast chicken. And he
hardest
said, I
thing to
mean,
make.
a good roast chicken
Yeah.
is one of the hardest
and then
things to cook.
And then I said to him, then you need to put that on the menu, but not in that restaurant, because in that restaurant,
And
you
that
can't do it.
menu, it's too much money for
but
roast chicken.
if you watch Jacques Pepin, he always made roast chicken. He always made
said
it.
the roast
He made
chicken
it
is my favorite.
He made it with, what's her name? What's her name?
Oh, Julia.
Julia Child.
Child.
By the way, Andrea Doria NYC is here.
Andrea
not
Doria.
Chopped Skull, but
Not
that's
Chopped Skull.
Andrea Doria. Oh my God, you're killing it. You're killing it. You know I love you. You gotta go to Instagram
telling you.
and check out Andrea Doria. She's so funny.
Check out
And who else?
Andrea
Somebody
Doria.
else is here. Sand Breeze, how are you?
Sand Breeze has been with us from the
Katie
beginning.
Fernandez. Yeah, I
Katie
think she was the first one
Fernandez
in.
from the old neighborhood.
Yeah.
From the old neighborhood. Yeah.
Entre Nostras between U.S. Rush song. Danette, you would love this song. Let me take a screenshot. I'm going to check that out. Thank you, Brenda. I love Rush. Mean warrior, mean side. I'm not going to sing it because I'm not good at it. But I'm not going to ruin
do
it. But anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, so that was another memory.
So that was
and the
another
meal
memory.
was unbelievable. There were things
No,
we didn't
it was
even know
very
what it was.
expensive but very delicious.
Oh, it was worth every freaking penny, Ann. It was worth every penny. First of all, it was supposed to be like a, I don't know, like a 6. It's called like a 6. What is it called? 6. When things come
6
with a
course, but it was more like 12.
It was more like a 40 course. We were
Yeah,
there
it was
for
more like 12.
hours. I said
It
to
took like
Anthony,
3
thank
hours to
God we didn't
finish
get
dinner.
tickets. We were going to go to a Broadway play. We were there for hours.
And we didn't have any time. Once if you finish dinner, you don't have
Oh, it
any
was
time to go to
nighttime.
any
They were
place.
closing everything was closing. It was
it's a seating.
We went at like 2
I
or 3.
didn't realize
and it was
that.
like 11
I didn't know
when we got
anything about
home.
that.
We didn't
they
know.
keep bringing around. It's
and the
it's
bread
Tom
was to
Danette.
die
It's Tom
for.
Sawyer.
That's it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
she's trying to do.
You know,
Tom
I don't know
Sawyer.
what things are called.
Danette
See what I
doesn't
mean?
know
I can
the
never do what
names
Dutch
of
does because I'll
anything.
forget what things are called, and then I'll lose my
And
credibility.
Mr. Metalhead, thank you so much for
Thank you,
cluing
mister.
her in on that.
Thank you.
Thanks HC, and now Andrea has a channel, Andrea Doria NYC.
Yeah, you guys check her out.
And and she don't care because she's drunk all the time. Not Andrea Doria or Choppy.
Oh my God,
Arant.
George says if I ran into Martin Yan, I would faint.
Because if he
Because
can
he
cook,
do it,
so can you.
So can you, exactly.
But that was Danette. She almost fainted. She saw Jacques Pepin. She saw Danielle.
You go
They're
up like
talking
a
to each
few
other.
stairs, like 3 stairs, 4 stairs, and you go in this luxury restaurant. You walk in, right? I walk in and I see them. I literally do a 360. I turn around and I look at Anthony. He's not up the stairs yet. And I'm like, I go like this. I go, Anthony. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, what the hell's
Donald
going
says
on?
if I hung out with you guys, I know for a fact I would never get bored. I know for a fact I
Who
can
said
say
that?
that I hung out with the 2 beautiful people that
Oh my
truly
God.
have. Oh man,
Made my
have a
day
great
or
night.
Oh my goodness, thank you for that. But listen. Anthony knew before we even got inside and had a sip of water that he did the right thing. Am I right? What did you say
Yes.
after that?
I said now
Anthony was happier than me. He made me happy.
I knew
was
I made
all
the
worth
right
it.
reservation.
Oh my God.
It was like
It took him years to figure it out.
Here, she would go there, and let's go there. And it was like when we walked in and saw them standing there, and I knew it was the right thing. And here's another little story from that. We had long conversations throughout the course of the meal in little pieces
Oh, it
with
was
the maitre d'.
beautiful. Oh yeah,
with the
he was from
maitre d' who kept
Queens.
coming to us.
Was he from Queens?
No, he wasn't from Queens, but
forgot.
this
We
is what he
lived in the
said.
Bronx? No, we
he
lived in
wasn't
Queens.
from
That's right, we
Queens.
did.
What he said was this. We asked him, so where do you, we had to ask him,
now I
where do
remember.
you like to eat? And
Yes.
he said, well, the truth is I work here. And
But
this is a wonderful
now I
restaurant,
remember.
but I dine in Queens.
He dines
because
in
there is
Queens.
so much.
He goes, you can get anything
There is so
in
much
Queens.
variety at any hour of the day and
Yeah,
night
Astoria,
in Queens.
he said. I remember
Queens
you
is one
mentioned
of the
Astoria.
finest places for food in New York. This was before
Me too,
we lived in
Dutch.
Queens.
Oh, isn't that great when you feel that way? Look. Dutch says, yesterday I was never bored for 1 second and the hours flew by. I'm still buzzing. Oh my God. Then we go over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh no, we
and,
did live in Queens at the time.
No, we
I was
did. We
wrong.
definitely did. I tried on my wedding. I opened up the wedding box and I tried on my wedding dress. I had lost a lot of weight and I tried on my wedding dress that was falling off of me. We just had a great day. We just had a wonderful day.
There's
We didn't do
pictures
that
of her with
this
that
year though.
with the dress.
But yeah, I mean, it was just amazing yesterday, wasn't it, Anthony? From beginning to end, it was
We
just
had a great
amazing.
time.
We had some. We had
and,
some rainbow cookies. We had some Cascon rainbow cookies. The
yes,
cannoli and the
yes.
regular. And Tanya said the same as me. She thinks the cannoli one.
I
was a
think the
little better.
cannolis are better.
In that
I think
place,
the cannolis
yeah.
are better in that
That's
place.
what they make that
the cannoli
special.
rainbow.
Hi, Baba Booey,
Queens
and
rocks
hi,
for
Sharon
food.
L.
Baba Booey.
Who is Mike Hawk? I don't know who. Are you guys impressed with Mike Hawk's restaurant? I don't know who Mike Hawk is. Do you?
I'm not sure who that is.
They were awesome, says Mr. Metalhead Jeff. I don't know who that is.
Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping in, for joining us.
We really got to go. I got to get ready for work, and I have to go pick up
The
some
cannoli was insanely good, says
Munchie treats.
Tanya. 1,000%
Because you know,
cannoli.
if you never had a cannoli rainbow cookie before, and then you taste it for the first time, you're like, oh,
Go to
that's
Cascone.
different.
Now, we hear the cheesecake is great, because
Yeah, well,
the
that's
name
what
of the
it's
place
for, Cascone
is called
Cheesecake.
Cascone Cheesecake. My sister met Jamie Oliver, said George.
Oh, nice. Nice. I like him, too. I like
See, your
Jamie
sister
Oliver.
has you one up. She met Jamie Oliver, so now you have to somehow run into Martin Yan.
Because if he
if
can
George can cook, so can you. George cooks all the time. He's
he
always
is.
saying,
I would love
"Excuse
to
me
have
for a
George's
minute."
breakfast.
Excuse me for a
Why
minute
don't you
while I
send
go
a
make
picture,
breakfast.
George? George, send us a picture, and maybe we could try it on the community page.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh. Well, anyway, send us a picture, George, of your breakfast when you make like the with the guac, or no, with the avocado, or you make the rancheros, whatever it is. That breakfast you make that always sounds delicious.
Huevos rancheros. Is that what
I
you were
don't
trying
know
to
if
say?
that's it, or if you make something different. I wasn't saying that because I wasn't sure if that's what he meant. Oh no, I don't
It was
have
my
to work
first
tonight,
time trying
That's
the
okay, Leela. I have to work
cannoli
tomorrow.
rainbow, and it was divine, said Dutch. It was
was
divine.
divine.
It was divine.
Now,
I had one
if
of
you
those.
want
I
a
was
good
like,
rainbow
damn, that's
cookie,
pretty
go to
damn good.
Venero's. Also, rainbow cookies always taste better when they're cold. And
We love the cold.
go to Bread Plus. I cannot stress to you enough to get the Bread Plus rainbow cookie donut, which is a little cake. It's not really a donut. It's like a little cake.
It's like a little bundt cake.
And you put it in the refrigerator. It is to die for. The chocolate is amazing. And you get there the prosciutto sticks.
Prosciutto breadsticks.
And there's other things there. There's the soft sticks, not the regular, not the hard ones.
It's a perfect provision for when you're on a long walk, right, Dutch?
Yes. I'll never forget Dutch's face when he went there and he left and then he started eating it. Bloody hell. This is what he was saying. Oh. Bloody hell. This is really good. He kept talking about it.
See, that's enjoyment.
That's when you know you enjoy something. Exactly. Now
because
that's life.
When you show, that's
you only
life.
get one life. Enjoy your life.
One life.
There you go.
And if you need a freaking prosciutto stick.
Yes. You know what, Joe?
Good.
I don't really care for the one by you. Joe Taylor is from New Haven.
New Haven.
And his, what is it called? La Bella? What is it called, Joe?
Luca Bella's.
Luca Bella's. It's okay, but it's not my favorite.
I don't think it's as good as some other ones I've had.
As the ones in New York City, but we would like to come back and go to.
We still want to come back.
We
We're
still
going
want
to come back
and
for
get
pizza.
some pizza.
I told Danette I think I can make it out there.
It's a
I think I can make it out.
You think you can make it? Okay, well, we'll try.
And we can go for a good.
Maybe if we go early when there's no traffic, we can get out there quick instead of
one of these days.
What did George say? I see them all laughing.
I think I'm hitting up Bread Plus
Mamma
this
mia.
week. Says Dutch.
What do you say?
He's hitting up Bread Plus.
Do you
this
know
week.
that we went there
should.
3 times to get that rainbow cookie?
You got it on the first
and
try.
we did not. We were not able to get it.
You had to go do it in a week.
And so here, when we were
We're always
watching
going on a weekend.
again, it was a weekday. We always going on the weekend, right? So it was a weekday. You walked in and got both of them. You can't always get the prosciutto sticks either.
Yeah,
But they're
lucked out.
always selling out on the rainbow donut. Always selling out. So I called this time. I go, you gonna have the rainbow cookie donut? She goes, yeah. If you come around 1, it was like something like that on the weekend. She goes, I'll have them out then. And I go, okay, Anthony, get your shoes on. Let's go. And then we finally got them.
And that's when we finally got it. It was like you lucked out. First
he
try,
in,
you got them.
Asks for it.
First try, you got
like,
everything.
Holy crap.
I was like you got hit by the thunderbolt.
Again, everything's easier on the weekday. Everything is easier on the weekday. Everything.
You got hit by the thunderbolt.
Like, we never go to Johnny's Reef on Saturday
What's
night.
the good
that
word?
was really
Thunderbird.
crowded. And, like, sometimes Danette has no patience. And if she sees a crowd or a lot of cars, she just makes a U-turn and goes the other way. But, like, Friday and Saturday nights, we really try to avoid Johnny's. But it was so much fun. And it didn't matter. It wasn't so crowded that you couldn't get your food or anything. It was really great.
Yeah, and then it turns into like a disco later on in the day.
Yes, pro tip, get to Bread Plus on a weekday. Oh, I have to go back to John's and get a roast beef sandwich, Aunt. Oh.
Bridgeport. Mr. Metalhead thinks Bridgeport has some of the absolute best bakeries in Connecticut.
Bridgeport, really?
I don't think we've ever, I haven't ever really explored like Bridgeport.
Oh, I have, but I was a kid. It's been so long.
It's been ages.
Mr. Metalhead, I don't know how you know about Bridgeport, but we used to go to Highline. We used to go to the dog races.
Yes.
My father, we lived in the Bronx. My father would say, let's go. We jumped in the car and we just explored. We would drive to Jersey, drive to the boroughs, to the other boroughs. We go to Brooklyn, go to Long Island, go to Jones Beach, go to New Haven, go to Connecticut. That's how we found Stu Leonard's. I was going to Stu Leonard's when I was a kid before anybody in New York knew about Stu Leonard's. I used to go to the one in Connecticut, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they used to have the actual milk thing open. I used to watch them do the milk. What is it called, Anthony? Because that's what it is. It's a dairy farm.
Dairy,
the Stu Leonard's Dairy. It started as milk, and they had the milk.
They had the
processing
plant there.
Well, anyway,
they would fill the containers. You could see them fill the containers,
and that was the best.
You know, fill the cartons.
Oh, you're from the east side
of Bridgeport.
Oh,
they
I didn't know that.
grew up in Bridgeport.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mr. and Mrs.
Disco
grew up in Bridgeport.
At Sunset, right?
And we're so happy you're getting some days off after the year you've had is right.
Oh, Virginia wants to know what
Brenda.
BPT is. Say it again.
Bridgeport.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah. It's a city in Connecticut.
Oh, and somebody asked before, and I'm sorry, you were talking. Someone wants to know what Danielle is. Danielle Boulard is a chef, a famous chef in New York City. And on our 20th anniversary, Anthony
We went to
wanted
Restaurant
really
Danielle.
impress me by going to a fancy place. And
It was fancy.
yeah, and that's where
It
we
was
went.
expensive.
And the minute we walked in and I saw the chef standing there, well, then later on he came around and walked to all the tables, which is really nice because it's expensive and it's an experience. And he wanted to greet everyone. Every single person there was celebrating something. There was another couple next to us that we had the better table though. We had the beautiful table. Oh my God.
My God, actually they gave us
actually
they gave us it was our anniversary.
Oh my God.
And they gave us a much larger table than was probably necessary
we sat
for
next
us.
to each other. And you know, you got the boosh or whatever the hell it's
A
called.
moose-bouche.
Moose-bouche. And the guy comes around. That was all white hand gloves, whatever.
Yeah, the white glove
White
service.
gloves. So when we got not just saying it and then ending it, I'm not going to say anymore. But when we got engaged and Anthony asked me to marry him, he asked me to marry him in a limousine in the streets of New York City because we left the restaurant, and that's when he actually asked me to marry him. But we were on the World Trade Center, top of the world.
Windows on
It's
the
called
world.
Windows on the World.
Windows on
and
the world.
that's where we got engaged.
That's where we got engaged. For the life of me, I have no clue what we ordered. I don't remember. I was only thinking about giving it a ring.
He was nervous and
first
he had
of
the
all.
box with him
And
and
I don't remember the
gifts
food.
and stuff.
The food was not memorable.
I don't remember it being great. It was Danielle was much better, but like we were on cloud 9 then too.
And we were like, like starry-eyed, and this place was like beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And we were up in the clouds essentially,
We had a great
and
seat
like
for that
we
too.
had a great seat.
We didn't have
there.
the seats where we was facing each other. We had the seats where we were next to each other and looking at the view.
Yes, which was a nice thing. But like at Danielle, it was amazing.
We got
a big table. We got a table that was.
It's like a whole floor.
And by the way, they did that. There was another couple who was also at an anniversary. They were a 10-year anniversary, and they got the same size couple, same size table next to us. They also put them there. There were other people, regular people that weren't anniversaryizing that got the tiny tables.
Then there was a group that there was like, these people were rich. You remember there was a group and they were older and they were like regulars every Saturday night or whatever day it was.
Yeah, because we could hear them
Tuesday
talking.
night. You know how I know it was Tuesday night? Because it was election day. It was election day that night. The streets, it was warm out in the streets. People were walking around. Do you remember in Manhattan?
Yes. Had forgettable food, but unforgettable views.
Oh,
Facts.
absolutely.
That's right.
And I didn't even know that at the time.
The food was
forgettable.
I really don't remember what we ate.
Like, I remember what I ate when we went, not for an anniversary, but once Anthony took me to the Russian tea room. Oh, that meal was, that was delicious.
Danette remembers that.
I had the chicken Kiev. I would go back there and order that again. That was delicious. You ordered something else. I don't remember.
I ordered
the chicken Kiev was to die for. It was so good.
A mushroom dish. I can't remember
Hi,
what
Tom
it was.
Cole.
And we had
How are you?
borscht. Yes, we did.
Are you going back to the Heights? I know you work in Brooklyn Heights. I know. We're gonna get there soon too. All right, let's end it, Aunt. We gotta go.
Right.
We'll be talking forever. We don't stop. We don't stop. I gotta get going. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. One of the best weekends. It was great. So did Anthony. Again, I'm gonna stop talking because I won't shut up.
September 13th, pizza party at his building's pool.
Oh my God! It's
6 p.m.
It's not.
From Modern, $5 for guests. Come on.
That's cheap.
He
Joe.
goes, come on.
When is that? When is it?
They're
September
getting
13th?
pizza from Modern.
Wait a minute. What day is that?
Wait a minute.
Something that day?
I think there is something that day.
What does he mean,
actually.
come on? He wants us to come?
Come on, come over.
Hold on. So no more. So Joe has parties at his pool downstairs, and instead of it being ice cream now, it's now a pizza party.
No, it's the pizza
I
parties.
love it, Joe. I love it. Oh my God.
That's the fall version.
Oh, Sheila. That's okay, Sheila. Love you. Always great to see you. Hi, Heather. Hi and goodbye to Heather. Okay, guys, we got to go. We'll see you next time. All of you have a wonderful week.
Goodbye.
Don't stress out. Hug whoever you have to hug. Your animals, your significant other, yourself, because you're awesome. You guys are awesome. And thanks again for a great weekend to the 4 amazing people from yesterday. That's Jeff and Tanya and Dutch Moss and Duchess.
Dutch.
I don't want to say the name. So, you guys, thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I've been on cloud 9 since yesterday. Honestly, I have been. And we had an amazing time. If only everyone we met was an experience like that. If only.
And as always, just keep in mind and remember,
thank you,
if you have to have a seltzer, make it a Brooklyn Seltzer Boys seltzer.
Oh, Jesus. Time for you to go to
and
bed.
make yourself a nice egg cream with that. And until next time,
Bye,
for go to
friends.
bed, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Push the button, right, Frank?
Yes, push the button, Frank. Guys, have a great rest of your evening. Bye. Mwah.
Next time.
Bye-bye.